Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? This is an appropriate song. Put your head on and on and on and on. Get up. Yes. So you can start without. So Quebec, you can start without a starter kit because it's really easy to farm up enough gold to draft. Um, so new set is pretty good. I'll talk about first impression in just a moment. Um, so there's these chapters. So you get these are story things, and every week you'll do the chapter, and then you get very strong cards for completing the chapter. So I haven't done these just yet, but like these are the kinds of cards like you get relevant competitive cards from these stories, and anybody can do them. It's a great system. They tend to be things you can build a deck around. It sure is, Squealer. How you doing? So this is Eternal. Did I change the category? I don't know if I did. I did. All right. The other thing is Quebec. If you make your account now, you get. So there's this store, right? Where is it? What? Store. So you get, aw, thanks, Squealer. Love you too. So you get points from streaming and from watching streams if through the Waystone app, and you can do things like buy draft tickets or buy packs just from watching other streamers. That's why there's such a thriving streaming community. I would really like one of these card backs. But you can also, this is also how they distribute preview cards. You buy preview cards using community points that you get from streaming. It's a great system. And then the solo battles are really good. So at first, you'll probably do the Gauntlet. So the Gauntlet is free to play, and you'll get a lot of gold for it. But if you do the Gauntlet a few times, you'll be able to draft, and then drafting is great. And we'll talk a little bit more about draft. I do have a draft going. So first impressions from this set, Hunt's awesome. I'm so surprised, because it feels like it's such a slapped together mechanic, right? So there's a cycle of 4 drops with Hunt, and what Hunt does is you mill the opponent 2 cards, or however many cards you hunt, and any power card becomes a coin. It becomes a one-time add 1 power that you mill, and anything else makes it bigger. So this is, on average, a 4-mana 3/3 that refunds a mana, and then the way this set is designed, so like everything has these ultimates. So pay 7 to deal 6 damage to an enemy player, or pay 7 to make a 2/2 flyer. And yeah, that's expensive, but it's a great sink for all these coins you're building up from the hunting. It's a great system. And then you have all of these. This is a good, like, it works really well. Yes. You got to link your account to Eternal. But like, here's the most basic version of Hunt. 5 cost. This is on average a 5 cost 4/4 that refunds a mana. Or a 5 cost 5/5 that refunds a mana. And I like that random element, but like it's not hugely random. So like this is just a really efficient time primal fire deck. In general, this preview set makes a lot of the difficult colors work better. Like these staple commons, even just a cycle of Hunt commons is really important because I mean these are uncommons, but still. The commons in this set are strong. So like Fire had trouble with flyers. Time had trouble with efficient threats besides the towering Terrazon. It's good. I've been enjoying this draft so far. This is my only draft of the set. So I'm 4-2 with it. We're gonna finish this one out and then start fresh. I like it. I'm excited for this set. It's a brawling set, and I like the brawling sets. Whereas the last one, because of Unleash, it was kind of an engine set. You had to get to the late game. And it seems like the cards are designed to end the game in the late game with these inefficient ultimates. We can keep this. So I'm looking to just turn 2 Grenadin Rescue, turn 4 Amber Beetle, turn 5 Grumbles Platoon. So the thing about Hunt is you can plant, it's a divergent path. So when you see, let's say this had Hunt 1, then I would need to plan around having a 4/4 on turn 4 or using 6 power on turn 5. So if I don't draw the power, I might just put down the Grumbles Platoon and a Loose Strongbow. And I wouldn't always do that, but this is a deck with 2 Through the Shadows. I have 2 Raised Deads to pick up those Grumbos. Alright, so I did draw the power. I'll hold off on the platoons. I think I want to hold off on the bow, too. The bow's weirdly strong. Like, you can often get a 2-for-1 with it. Walker, hey-ya! Good to see ya. It's been I feel like I haven't seen anyone in so long. I've been so busy. We're doing some Eternal today. You might like this game. It's also great for reaching new people. And now is a good time, so I don't always recommend it. Because the last set was kind of a slog. I really want to just panic this. Of course! I can get one Panic Ensues off to make this into an 0-3. But either way, I'm losing my bow here. So let's just put down my big dude. There was a kind of a weird thing. Here, this card's really important. Rift Crystal. So summon, gain an influence of your choice, and when you play a non-power card of that faction, sacrifice it to draw a card. So it fixes your influence, and then you get rid of it. Oh my god, because I hunted away a Rift Crystal and flipped his West. Oh my god. I saw Luca, which I'm okay with. I think I lose. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose because of that. So these have, this is a really hard trigger to activate usually, but I hunted away the relic. It's just terrible luck. Alright. I'm gonna get the flyer down this turn. And then if I get one more power, I can Panic Ensues twice to block Chief Investigator West next turn. Yeah, I saw Luca. Who else was... And I know Tybalt gets completed, but who else was Spoiled Dragon Jack? Shadowverse is good. Shadowverse is a really good game. Yeah, he's got me. The value gained from Chief Investigator West is huge. But that's okay. That means I get to draft fresh. Block. Block, take a point of damage from the Arrowman, go to 9, take 6 in the air. I saw the art. So I'm going to play this to hunt because I want the Power Crystal. I don't know how many board wipes there are because it seems like there's fewer Cold Hunt cards. I kind of like having all the packs mixed up because like we have Pool from Duty. I was feeling pretty good about that game until I flipped his Chief Investigator West. Like, that was entirely my fault. I did not consider that as a possibility. Oh, okay. I guess I haven't finished looking through those leaks. I had every hour accounted for this weekend. 17 hours a day. It's a long weekend. Lennon, hey! Oh, thanks for the lurk. I'm always happy when you say hi and lurk. Lennon is the most pack redeems. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do another draft. Alright, so this is the first time that we're looking at a new set. I haven't seen most of these cards. And so ask questions. If you have questions, ask questions. I want to talk about it. I want to learn this set. So that's where we're at. Let's go. Ooh, I could just start with Fall of the Spires or Amber Beetle, but I think Darkheart Acolyte is the best fire card in the previous set. I don't know how much that changed with fewer frenzy triggers, but I am just gonna grab it. It's the best uncommon in the set for sure. Ooh, Mystical Shackles is a really solid piece of removal. So is Mindbroken Cobbler. No, it's adjacent. I tend to think of so people who play a lot of Eternal might tell you that, but I think that you learn a lot. Like, it feels like more MTG, and it's much more streamlined. And there's a lot of like when you stealing is a mechanic, it removes the influence requirements. And the biggest difference is that power and influence are divided out. So like this requires 6 power, 1 shadow influence, but this one requires 3 power and 2 fire influence. Yes, it is somewhere between Hearthstone and MTG, and I definitely prefer both to Hearthstone by a wide margin. These Stonefist Nomads are really good 2-drops. Shackles is the best card in the pack, but I don't know. Well, maybe Justice is worth going now. So Justice was really weak before, but we just got... So this is a preview draft. So the previous set was Unleashed, and we just found a Squealer. In order for MTG, like, keep in mind that we play a lot, but in order for MTG to be free or affordable, you need to maintain a 70% win rate. Whereas Eternal, you only need like a 40% win rate. I could just take the Harness Thrill Seeker to stay fire, but I think Cobbler is just that strong. I take the Cobbler. Here's another Thrill Seeker. Rune Sword is fantastic, and Grumba's Platoon is fantastic. I kind of want to take the Rune Sword. Rune Sword is easy to splash, but it inscribes. Inscribe means you can play it as a land. I'd love that, Dragon Jack. Thank you. There are 2 solid Justice cards. I'll take the Thrill Seeker. We need 2s. Unionist. I should have taken the Rune Sword. This is one of my favorite cards in Unleashed. Like, look at her. She's so cool. That works. But you can't count on the Maturino gems. So this is a new card. So the Hive Stinger is really good. So Versatile is another new mechanic. That means you can play it on your person or on a unit. You can give them the stats, or you can just attack with it naturally. The Hour is pretty tempting here, but I think I just want the Spellhammer. I like mixing the cards up a lot. There are 3 Shadow cards of note also. Warning Shot, Engraver, Ritual Dagger, Call the Hit, and Saddle Up. I'm just going to take Warning Shot to trigger that Acolyte. And it's a good Inscribe spell, too. Ooh, there's a late Carnosaur. All the cards are better, huh? Thunderwing's fine. Gron's a great... This is just a great blocker. And I'm fine just splashing the Unionist. I'm going to take the Gron. Seek Power, because I'm a soup right now. That's a really late Rocky Ride. Card's great. So this is deal 2 damage at instant speed. It's a fast spell. And it makes a Totemite, and you can sack the Totemite at the beginning of your turn to get in power. Here's a new card. I think this card's great. So Versatile, I think, is going to make the Unionist a little better. I like Versatile. I think it's a great mechanic. Yeti Intellectual is better the more removal you have, and the more pump spells you have. And Prize Fight is just bad. We're not going to be playing that. New card! New card. Oh shit, that's awesome, Squealer. I just maintained that 70% win rate. This is really good. So Berserk lets you attack twice 1 time. But that card's great, so I'm going to take it. This is the first time I've seen this card. This is from the new set. Hunt is a new mechanic. Oh, that's pretty good too. But I don't want to move into Shadow right now. I think I want to be Primal Fire with a Splash of Justice. Fountain Depth is also worth splashing. And I'm looking for Frenzy triggers right now, like Thundershot. So this is a new card. Card's really good. It's just very efficient removal. And it looks like they took out Thunder Pop, because I haven't seen any Thunder Pops. Wind Screamer is still a bomb. Ice Glider is excellent, and Harness Thrill Seeker is excellent, but Wind Screamer is a bomb. We're taking the bomb. Green Stretch Griffin, Lootstrung Bow, or Gleaming Crawler. I do like Gleaming Crawler. Thunder Pop is still in. The Yetis are good. I love the way they did Yetis in this. Looks like Fire is dry. I mean, Lootstrung Bow is really strong. Primal Justice would be... So, like, Disarm is the signal to be in Primal Justice. And right now, I'm only splashing for the Unionist. And I'm fine with that. I don't know how much effort I wanted to put into getting this Acolyte going. Acolyte feels so busted, though. I'm just going to take the Griffin. Or I love the Wrench. So this card, you get to pay 2 and discard card to make a random weapon. And there's this scene in Futurama where he says, I will execute Bender when this random number generator reaches 0. And that's how this card feels. So this here is Influence. So this card costs 2 power and 1 influence. But the mechanics of the game are if you steal a card or generate a card, then you don't have any influence requirements. It's power only. So this makes weapons from every color, but you can always play them. And this is a new card, which I think is really important. So you gain an influence. That means you gain something of a color, but you don't actually gain any power. Is influence only. So like this Dark Card Acolyte is 2 fire influence and 3 power. This Gleaming Crawler is 3 power and only 1 Justice influence. So like I can splash this Unionist, but I can't splash the Acolyte. Seek Power is an important card, but if I'm taking one of these 3 relics here because I really want to play the Unionist. The Grift Crystal is tempting, but Rivet's Wrench is a good card that's worth splashing. This feels like a late Amethyst Beetle. So like this card is great. A 4 cost 3/3 that returns a power with lifesteal is good enough. But a 4 cost 4/4 with lifesteal is fantastic, and this ultimate kills something. But I'm not in Shadow, so I'm not going to take this signal. I could take the Grumbo's Platoon and try and just splash it, because that's solid. And versatile weapons are good removal. So I'm going to take this Mantis Claw, because it's another attachment. Crinkle Boys! This is one of my favorite cards ever. They're 3 Yetis, and they just throw snowballs. So Unleash is the last set. It's their basic power. So your basic lands, so sigils are basic lands, and you would have a primal sigil. And a primal sigil is worth 1 primal influence and 1 power. But some cards will be worth 2 influence of a color, and they'll come in exhausted, or they'll come into play tapped, exhausted, and give you 2 influence, even though it's only 1 power. I'm definitely snapping off these Crinkle Boys. That's cool. It's just a 3 cost 2/3, really. That's really good. What? This card just clears the way for an attack? I think I'm going to cut fire. Yeah, this card's really good. So this is new. I haven't seen this card yet. I love Clank. Defend the Treasury is good. It doesn't hit everything. Oops. And it changes with... There's another one right over there, I see. I see. We're playing with the new set a bit. All right, we'll take a Tinker. So the Midnight Tinker is only good if you have cards that reward being bigger. And that's Taunters and Unleash cards. I have enough 4s that I don't want to bother with this Lab Minions. So Lab Minions is not the 4-drop you want, but sometimes you need a 4-drop. But Thrill Seeker's good. And I may still end up heavier fire. This is my favorite. One of my favorite. It's my favorite fire card for sure. Breach the Defenses is excellent. It's just efficient burn. And Black Book's Enforcer is really good. I think I'm taking the Collector still. I don't know if I want to bother with the splash. My card quality is really high. I have enough 2-drops. I have enough 3-drops. I'm only losing Dark Card Acolyte, but fire's been pretty dry. Mostly I'm missing removal. But Breach the Defenses makes fire worth splashing. Damn. This is just one of my favorite cards. Especially if you can time its death. Got 2 good 4-drops. Taking the Collector. It's worth splashing. This is an interesting card. So Inscribe lets it also be a land. Oh, thanks, Ricey. Inscribe lets it also be land. Ooh, this is good. I like that. And then this is another new mechanic. This is a cycle. So your market is like your sideboard. So this always replaces itself, but pulling any card out of the market is good if you commit to your colors early, because you can grab random useful cards. There are 3 really good shadow cards in this pack, but I'm too committed to Primal right now. Yes, but only if you connect your account to the game. So you can... The passive watching matters, but so does active watching gives you more. I'm just going to take the Inscribe card. Just run 3 colors. Gron, I want this Thunder Shot. Gonna be the Thunder Shot. Although this Tactician is nuts to me. Like, especially if there's no pinging, if there's no Loose Jung Boat. Rift Crystal or Emerald Beetle. I think I'd rather have the Emerald Beetle. I really like the Beetles. They're so efficient. And so in Eternal... cards keep their stats. So if I hunt 2 and mill 2 non-land cards, it becomes a 4/4. Then I return it to my hand and hunt 2 again. It'll become a 6/6. I got 2 weapons. I think I just want the Rift Crystal. Oxidize is solid. Emerald Beetle is actively good. But the Rift Crystal lets me play this Armors Collector. Curfew Patrol, card's a bomb. It's just very efficient. So, Cobalt Beetle. There's another Cobalt Beetle. Also a Covenant Peacekeeper. And a Helm. I think I just want to spam the Cobalt Beetles, and Yeti Intellectual probably gets the axe. Yeah. Grizzled Hermit is also good here if I'm trying to keep this Darkheart Acolyte in play. But if I take the Cobalt Beetle, I don't really need fire. Yeah, right? It's because on the surface, this looks like a 4-cost 2/2, and that's bad. Molten Feet or Rift Crystal? I'm going to take a Molten Feet. I like as many inscribed cards as possible. The Rider is really good. Pay 8 to give your units +3 attack, but I have enough 4s, so I'm taking the Bow. What? Alright, Yeti's great. Mantis Claw is good. Somebody's getting a last pick Happy Harvester. I have first picked Happy Harvester. I guess the units are a lot more efficient here. There's still a pack left. I have a whole pack left? That's wild. I should not get a whole pack. Like, this is already a tier 1 deck. He's good. I like units with Inscribe a lot, but Bejeweled Knuckles is really hard to deal with. I need spells that are removal. I like the Rivets Wrench, I like the Spell Hammer, and I like the Resonance Wave. Ooh, that's nice tea. It's a little bitter. Gotta get the tea bag out. Well, it's not a tea bag, it's a Pikmin. Alright, what do I need here? Sleight of Hand is just card advantage, like a 2-for-1. I think that's what I'm looking for right now. I've got 2 Thundershot. I did not realize I had a whole pack left. The card quality is so much higher. It's a little ridiculous how much better these cards are. Alright, sorry. I'm just looking at my tea. We have a Jotun Spellhammer, a Sleight of Hand, and a Resonance Wave. I think I just want Inscribe cards right now. I've got 1, 2, 3. Seek Power is 4 and 2 Warning Shots, 5, 6. So I really am only looking for 1 more Inscribe card. So will I pick that up this pack? I'm going to take the Spellhammer. Crinkle Boys number 2. Ridiculous. I wish I'd taken that. I should have taken that second Rivets Wrench. This is a great card. Lots of good time cards in here. I take the Hermit, but like the portion of my game that requires the Hermit is full. I have 3, 4, 5, 6 very strong 4-drops, and that's plenty. Take the second Bow. Stone Scar Adept is great. Carnosaur Beta is great. Wow, people are allergic to good cards. Take the Riot Flame. Grenadin Rescue, or so between these 2 cards, it's going to go down to what helps my curve more. 1, 2, 3, 4 3-drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-drops. Let's take the Crawler. Reach the defenses. Very happy to see that. This is one of the best cards in the set for aggressive decks. That Rift Crystal is tempting, but I just don't think I need it right now. I'll take the Dasher. I'll take the Dasher again? Ridiculous. Somebody gets a last pick bust out. I don't know what was happening at this table. I could splash, so I don't have real ability to splash. All right, so I have 44 playables, so I only have to play good cards. And I only have to play really good cards. So first, what I like to do is count the Inscribed. So you are bound to a 15-30 split. So 1/3 of your deck has to be power. At least 1/3 of your deck has to be power. These Inscribed cards are lands as well. So I can play them as a power or as their front side. So I try and max out on them. Because once I get like 5 or 6 of them, I don't have to run quite so much power. Let me check my Frenzy triggers and see if that second Warning Shot is worth it. So Wind Screamer, Dark Heart Acolyte are both really good receivers of the frenzy triggers, and Harness Skill Secret is not. You don't really need it. It's just a 2-cost 3/1. But I don't have quite enough to warrant the second Molten Feet. Now I only have to run good cards. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. Like Rage Servant is normally what I'd be running, but the Cobalt Beetles are just better here. Thundershot's a great card. So efficient. Knuckles are really strong. Probably won't end up running with both Gleaming Crawlers. I don't think I have. So this card is great. So this essentially will be a 3-cost 3/1 weapon most of the time in my deck. But if I had enough flyers, then this card would be a lot better. It's because just putting this on like, oh, there's a 1-mana 1/1 flying. And if I play this on turn 3, it's a 4/2 flying. And suddenly it's really scary. Do I have... All right, so this is already 32 cards. I want to get the bows and the dashers and the Seek Power in. So I guess what I need to do is decide how aggressive I want to be. I could cut Justice or leave just a little. I don't have any Justice and Scribe cards. So if I cut Justice, I really don't like losing the Unionist. Put the Mantis Claw and Riot Flame back in because I lost Bejeweled Knuckles. I just wanted to play with these Gleaming Crawlers. I think the card is great. I could run just the Unionist, the Tactician, and the Rivets Wrench, but I didn't get any... So I didn't get any Inscribe cards in Justice. I just have this Rift Crystal, which I don't think is worth running if I don't have the third color. What are my 2-drops? I've got 2 Thrill Seek. I have plenty of 2s. Okay, great. I only need to make 1 cut there. Yeah, I guess I'm just playing Skycrag. We'll cut the Mantis Claw. Oh, heck yeah. I'll get it in the queue, Alva. Hang on. Can I mess with... 1 sec. Alva, you can have 2. I'm dropping the cost of choosing a song. I'm dropping the cost of choosing a song to 200 points. So, Alva, you can have a second song if you want to choose a second song. Is Waystone working? I just realized I never actively turned that on. I'm going to cut the Seek Power. I don't really need it. This deck is very aggressive and has a good late game. Like, I could use the Rift Crystal and the Seek Power to splash some Justice. So these are basic lands. They give 1 influence of their color. I think I want this to be 9 and 9. Or 8 and 7. Let's go. Great, thanks, Comet. I've been adding a lot more music from my cousins. Alright, they are in the queue, Alva. Here we go. Let's get those 7 wins. There's a dog outside that sounds like a child screaming. How did the rest of the event go? I feel like I do not remember the last bit. Although last night my finals game was the worst deck I've drafted in Brothers War. I felt so bad. This is cool. One sec. I'm just sending a message back. Solid Hand is a little bit slow, but Wind Screamer into Collector really just is so smooth. I like this one. I'm adding it to my playlist. So jazzy. It was really, like, it was a really useful thing. The first two felt great. The third one, there was a single piece of removal. Like, anywhere. This is fine. We'll pitch that. So once this gets going, things get tough. I gotta get this Wind Screamer down ASAP. So turn the Wind Screamer, and then the Cobalt Beetle. I'll get into the Q Squealer. Okay, that changes things a little bit. I'm just gonna knock this down. It's just what we're deciding here is how much I want to be the control deck, and it seems like it's going to be tough because they've only showed me controlling cards like Fountain Adapt, but dealing with the Fountain Adapt is so important. Really curious about what they get here. Ah, lame. That's so lame. So I was gonna play the Armaments Collector and try and hit a relic, but now, so Armaments Collector, if you play it on turn 4, then it's twofold. But if I hunt, for instance, some of these advantages, then I can put down the Armaments Collector and then pitch the advantages and keep it that way. You always attack face and creatures can block. Just like in Magic. Damage goes away at the end of turn, though. Lame. Okay, if they had to spend a Crinkle Boys for that, I consider this card to be, like, premium. That was a good draw. We'll just keep hunting. So 4 cost 4/4 is pretty good. Choose your side. I think I want to keep this blocker, but it's a little risky. Let's draw 2 cards. I can take a point of life to deal with this. But I think if I attack, they'll double block. Yeah. We're going to attack twice and try and get him to double block with the 3/3 and the 2/2. And then I can ping the last point, attack, and use the advantage. Aw. They blocked wrong. I can't handle that. No. So, like, this gives me +1 power this turn, and that'll last until the next turn. Alright, so we're gonna go Harness Thrill Seeker. Battlefront Dasher to give it charge. Power for my turn, and now Loot Strung Bow will shoot him and trigger the Frenzy to give this flying. And having a relic gives this flying. So I'm cracking him for 7, and if he has a burn spell, he can use it, shoot me. Neat. Still get the bird. So if he had a fast spell, he could have hit me there.
Some mischief then?
Don't think it's even worth it. We can race this. So I'm taking 3 a turn. That's a 5-turn clock. Ooh. Because I can deal 6 damage to anything. We'll shoot them. It's a good system. I love the power influence split. It lets you be more creative with your lands. Yeah, we're just gonna put down both Kringle Boys and go for lethal next turn. If they kill my Armaments Collector, then I have to discard this Thunder Shot. But as is, they'll have to block here, and I'll go for 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13. Pass turn. So Unleash says when I play it, I get a copy of it into my hand, and then at the end of the turn, I discard it. So it's X, play X times. Rude. I wanted to kill them with it. But I'm fine just double blocking, keeping the pressure on. Aw. Well, that was a great top deck. Shoot both of you for 4, a space. Alright, they can wipe the board here and still kill me. Because I'm out of cards. Alright. Shogeki is in the queue. Let's go. This is a good win. I could just switch it over to Justice to change what we're playing with a bit, but I want to play with the Beatles, which that's all blue. There's so many names I've never seen before. Lots of people came out for this event. I'm pretty happy about that. Can't keep a Primal hand. I need at least 2 of my colors. Alright, so this hand looks bad, but Battlefront Dasher will usually deal... So Contract in this game lets you pay power you don't have yet. You're agreeing to pay it later, so I take 2 debt. But a 3-2 with charge on turn 1 will usually deal 9 damage before they can kill it. That's just such a good deal. Because this is the normal turn 1 play. And even though I only have 1 of my colors, being able to Rocky Riot or Loot Strung Bow to deal with their blockers means I'm going to get in for that full 9. I lied. No blocks. Interesting. So this is just an 0-4 wall. But I can take it out the rest of the way with a bow. Alright. I've now done 10 damage with just 2 cards. I'm going to use his Armaments Collector to dig.
A good look on.
No. You can always... It's like... So they use the Hearthstone crafting system. You can turn any card into Shiftstone. That's pretty bad, because I need 2 influence. I just want to keep attacking. So I did spend a card and a half to deal with the tailor, but that's fine.
He's very well trained.
How did you know I was old, King? Is it that obvious? Alright, so Killer lets you attack units directly. That's a weird spend, though. I need Primal Sigils. That's what I'm looking for. There's one! There's two! Heck yeah. Yes. Dupes auto-turn into crafting currency, but you can also just craft whatever you want if you're trying to get a deck together. But in terms of resources, playing a game or two every once in a while is plenty. Can I get lethal? Yeah. I'm going to go for lethal. I don't know if I have it. All right, so I just played a Primal Sigil, which gave me my second Primal Influence. But, like, let's say I had 6 cards that cost 1 and needed 2 Primal Influence. I could play all of them this turn. So, like, even though I only just got my Primal Sigil last turn, I can play Wind Screamer. And now that I have 3 units, I can Thundershot to just deal 6 damage and give a unit flying. Turn 6 kills, always nice. You're only a little older than I am, Squealer. You are on team old guys with me. Sorry. Although the streamers, we're only old for VTubers. You're normal for a streamer. It's coming up, Dragon Jack. What do you want to do for your birthday? If you have a dorm, it's good to find subtle ways to make your birthday known to your dorm. Because college kids, if as long as it's not too late in the semester, love birthday parties. I like the art in this set, and they replace flavor text with audio, which is a cool way to do it. Like every card says something when you play it, and I love that system. That is a fun fact. Would that happen to be like exactly 9 months after their anniversary? My birthday was 9 months after my parents' anniversary. Oh, this is so awkward. That's cool. I just don't. I want a 2-drop to make this hand worth it. I don't want my first play to be the Green Stretch Griffin. That's fine in some decks, but I'm the aggro deck, and I don't have enough removal to make up that difference. Not for the late game. All right, we're keeping this because we have the Dasher. Oh, that's fair. No, they had the 1-mana removal spell for my Dasher. Well, that's sad. I can't do anything else until turn 6 now. That's bad. We're in trouble. I need a Loose Strung Bow. That's good. This card is silly. I do need a way to trigger it. I wouldn't normally play it out like this. I don't consider Bastard an insult, though. Alright, so Hunt... Alright, so they essentially just added 2 power to their hand. Wow, I do really want to play this. Alright, so if I play this turn, they won't play a blocker. So taunt means that it must be blocked. So if they play like a 3-3, then they're going to think it's safe. But if I can get this up to a 4-5, then I get to just taunt and kill it. Oh, you don't get multiple cards. Alright, that worked out really nicely for me. That worked out even better. So now it's a 4-5 with taunt, and it must be blocked by this Snow Peak Eagle. So I guess when you hunt, so you get a +2 power advantage. You don't get 2 advantages, which is good for cards like Trick Throw, where you transform a card into a snowball. So you can't generate pure advantage that way, which is a good system. So since they have to block, they're going to double block. I think I'm fine with that. And I can only kill the Cloud Snake. Nah, I want to try and trigger a Frenzy trigger once. Hey, Beard! It's so good. It's just a Ground with Taunt. This card's so good. I don't understand why it has Taunt. Like, it's fine with just the Frenzy triggers. This deck's so good. It's just so efficient. Like, my units... Generally, this deck has plenty of burn spells and aggressive creatures, but not much of a late game. Interesting. What you got? Nothing. So Aegis absorbs 1 spell, and that includes board wipes. So if they were to play Wrath of God, then it would just pop the Aegis on both of these. So this way, block, take 5. Great. I'm gonna hold back the Thrill Seeker, just for now. But I have Aegis, and they have Aegis. There's not a lot they can do. Shoot, I may have to take some time at the end of the stream to get my last Decathlon token. I completely forgot about it, because I was going to do it this morning, but Arena was down this morning. Tonight I'm watching Everything Everywhere All at Once with Dai. Very excited about it. I was so happy. So, like, when I was a kid, we were watching that movie, and my mom was like, look, I know it's a little, he's a caricature, but you will not see a lot of other Asian kids in media. So make sure you appreciate him. And I did, for 20 years. He took 20 years off acting and then came back and won a Golden Globe. That's just cool. What a badass. No, so I watched the first half on a plane, but I watched the first hour on a plane. I'm like, this is amazing. It was not at all what I was expecting. But the thing is, when a movie is too good, I stop it and wait for Deja Vu. Alright, Staple Sauce. It's been a while. I'm glad you're back. Pretty slow hand, but I've got a 3-drop. I've got a 4-drop. Oh, wait. No, wait. You're kidding. He didn't just say what I think he did he? But Dr. Dre said, nothing, you idiot. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement. Excuse me. Oh, very good. That was such a good drop. So I'm just going to go ahead and Warning Shot right now to get that dragon. Like, this is still a relevant body. A 3-cost 1/4 with Taunt is not a great rate, but it's good. And it makes a dragon. I think I can force this block. break the Aegis. I'm a little afraid of killing this. I'll just fill up on dragons for now. Yeah, we'll berserk. We'll play the beetle down now. Hunt. I love the hunt animation. I'm gonna pass. So next turn if I draw the power, then I can Crinkle Boys twice and pull 2 more dragons out of thin air. Alright, well you get 2 advantage, and this is just a 4/4, which is good news for me. I'm okay with this trade here because I have this loose strung bow. I'm gonna take a little damage, but I do get to just deal with this. I'm gonna try to avoid killing this game. It was a mistake to play the power and not the molten feet. But it's a minor one. I just changed gears after I did it. Ooh. That's a problem, because any unit I play... Please stand up. Please stand up. Can I get 2 units down? I don't think I can. I can attack. I think I just need to out-dragon him. Play all the dragons and let this die. Yeah, we'll out-dragon this game. That's how we're winning. We're gonna win this long. So Scornful Elite plus a good weapon like the Knuckles is really good, because it's really hard for me to kill that. Missed the boat, and it's not close. Pull it up. I like poetry. I don't know, that doesn't come up a whole lot in my streams, but that song feels like poetry. I like lyrics. That's why I like rap so much. Whoops. We're gonna enter. Bukowski is up there too. That one's really nice. Alright, he got it, but I have 6 dragons. And I'm just gonna Stormblast to kill the... He's pretty great. I know he's a pretty good read, but God, you don't want to be such an asshole. Yeah, we'll just kill this and pass. I am a little behind, because I'm taking 7, and then I can start playing 5/5s. And if he has enough removal spell for my 5/5s, he'll win. No blocks. If only he'd hit a power and had made this a 4/4.
Good day.
The edge of the river, the crowd screams, sacrifice to the liver. If God takes life, he's an Indian giver. So tell me now what? You'll tell me never. Who would want to be? Who would want to be? This egotist, this elite is so good here. Been trying to kill it the whole game. Next turn I can double block. If he's got the pump spell, I'll probably lose. Hopefully 4 dragons gets there. If it's all right, if it's a stone skin, this has 8 power or 8 toughness. So the risk here is that it's yeah, the dragons are really good. Oh, he doesn't have 8. Okay, great. You deserve it all. All right, I have time. If he's gonna get to 8, when he starts approaching 8 power, I'll Rocky Ride. Not a better place, but just a better way to fall. Million time out of 10. So I'm in trouble here. If he's got a big pump spell, I'll die. But I can at least snap off the blocks. If God controls a little disease that keeps him watchful eye on me, if he's really so damn mighty, well, my problem is I can't see. Well, who would want to be? Who would want to be such a control freak? It's like Stable Sauce knows what he's doing. He's playing this really well and really carefully.
Grab your weapon.
Stereo. Yeah, he just ran out of resources. Be patient, take your time, and figure out how much. Oh, yeah, I know. What good curves can we throw? Hey, it's Novo. All that cake, I can't make it to your wedding, but I'm sure I'm gonna be at your wake. You were talking in circles that day. When you get to the point, make sure that I'm still awake, okay? I love his evil voice. That he also uses it on Miss the Boat, and it's a little cartoonier. Alright, so we're just going to lead on this Inscribe, and then I'll hold up Thundershot and Mantis Claw to kill things. This is not an aggressive hand, but I do have the ability to answer whatever their plays are. So, like, it's not terrible. Lots of people are playing Justice, and I think it's because they've been so starved for Justice for so long, because it was really bad in the last set. This is my favorite Modest Mouse song. I'm going to pass. He showed me that like anybody can sing, and I love that. Like you just have to find the right songs for your voice. Because I have a weird voice. I love my voice, but it is odd. Really just wait? Feels so weird. I don't want to give him this weapon. Just gonna wait. It's not a threat. Sure thing. I love this song. This one might be long, but that's okay. Because I like it. Thinking for the past, well, I know we had the good things, but those never seem to last. Oh, please just last. Well, that's a problem. If it hit it at 1 power, I'd probably be okay here. Everyone's unhappy. Everyone's ashamed. Well, we all just got caught looking at somebody else's page. Alright, if I take 6 damage here, go to 17. They play, let's say, a unit. Just another one of these. Then double Crinkle Boys. Give them a weapon. They'll put the weapon here. Jump block. Now I gotta take it if I want to try and get the 6 damage out of the Thunder Shot. Yeah, I gotta play it like in a control deck. And that means spending my life to generate cards. Oh, and I laugh all the way to hell. Everyone goes crazy over such and such and such. We made ourselves a pillow. We just use it as a crutch. We were certainly uncertain. At least I'm pretty sure I am. Well, we didn't need the water, but we just built that good goddamn. I know this song myself. know this of myself. We've listened to more lives and gone than the sound of life, sweet bells. Hey Zephyr, good to see ya. How you doing today? Miss streaming. I love this. It still feels like Unleash, but they took out all the like bad cards and mixing in like being able to just pick up a brigade hall sometimes is great. This mechanic, versatile, feels like a really strong mechanic. Like really just taking 9. Worth it? Was that all the much to gain? Yeah, I'm taking 9 because I gotta get Thunder Shot up to 6 damage. Alright, let's get a power. If I don't get a power, I lose. Here it is. Hey, it's worth playing. So we could shake, 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 shake. There it is. And then we heard the tiny clap of little hands, and tiny man would tell a little joke and get a tiny laugh from all the folks, and drifting around on bubbles and thinking it was us that carried them when we'd finally got it figured out that we had truly missed the boat. Oh, and we carried it all so well, as if we got a new position on, and we owed all it to ourselves, without the skills to make a show with the what useless tools are down. Alright, we're gonna Thunder Blast here, Mantis Claw here, put down the Dasher as a blocker. Open on the Thunder Blast. The problem is Brigade Hall plus Midnight Goon is actually really good, because it's a 7/6 blocker. Yeah, the set feels great. Like this format feels great. I know it's not the whole set, but like it just didn't need a lot. And so this flyer lets me get through a little bit. Take out you. Stop acting. Alright, so this is going to get to be a 6/6, and I have to kill everything they play the rest of the game. I'm just going to chump it. And dodge the new spell. There's a new common shadow removal spell, so if I pump here, I get to dodge it. I really just want to try and take out as many ways as possible that I lose this turn. Lame. They're going to take my Wind Screamer. Wind Screamer, I miss you. Uh-oh. Well, that was a really good draw. Can I avoid playing it? I cannot. So I have to deal with that. And it's just going to be a 2/2, and that's fine. Looks like they have a spell. Let's see if they want to make this trade. Because I only have to discard 1 card if it dies now, because one of the cards I'm discarding is the Crinkle Boys. Alright. They're up 30 life on me. Time to make my comeback. 1, 2. Time for my comeback. 32 is nothing. Oh no. But they can ping me? I think they're just getting their bat back, though. Because I need to draw another... That's what I would do. Because, like, I will slowly take this game over at this point. This card has felt really good. Thundershot.
Grab your weapon.
What a draw! Alright. So he can pay 8 to stun 2 units. I can't attack it. I can't attack this or I'll die. But he's out of cards. That's a problem. I don't think I can attack anymore. You can't use both, though. You can't activate it, and you can't activate the Tactician and the Brigade Hall. If I were him, I'd probably just go for it here. I love this card. I think this card makes the game so interesting because, like, it's not like that's an unfair cost. All right, so this is going to become a 4/4 that deals double damage. Let's just keep bashing. Just keep bashing. If I can gain a life somewhere, I can attack this. Yeah, that was not a great attack because this would have disabled 2 anyway. All right, that was a good top deck. Hey, this card is really good. The beetles seem nuts. Like, they're so efficient. We'll pass. Pangs, I have 3 of these Cobalt Beetles. Such a good late game. What a top deck. Holy crap. Alright, well, they have 3 Taunters. And a lethal attacker. So I need a creature here. Not a creature. Yeah, I just have to draw one. Hey! What are you talking about? This game's not over. Done? I've lost? How dare you think I've lost? They do get to pump one of them? So I'll have to draw another removal spell. I don't know why I thought they just attack with all of them. We'll block like this so we only give up 1 unit. Alright, they stopped top decking. And I have more beetles. They know I have... Novo and I have played enough to know, like, this is how... When I have to be the control deck, I commit to being the control deck. They know... They know I haven't given up. They can take out 2 units no matter how I block this, unless I chump block this. Ooh, so close. Alright, if I play this, it doesn't give me any better blocks. So I'm going to try and top deck a flyer to get 2 griffins out of it. But eventually he is going to draw a unit with 3 or 4 battlecry triggers. Alright, well I might as well play out both so I can double block and just hope that they keep bricking. I have not given up yet. You have expended 100% of my resources, but both boards, and you have 30 life on me, but no! Yes! Yes, and I attack! That's right! You're back to starting life total. This game is mine. Oh my god, this game is mine. I'm winning this. Damn it. Does this help my clock? Alright, got down to 17. I don't run a lot of actual removal that kills this. Whoa. This is really good. This is a great card for Shadow. My Acolyte! If he hadn't gained like 60 life this game. Block here. Block here. Trade. Either way, I take out a unit. You can mill me out with the Tusker this game. Just milling me one card at a time. We got this. Not dead yet. You can activate it twice and activate the Brigade Hall. Hey! Got 2 cards. Never run out of cards in Eternal before. Oh, that's not a good draw. He can just activate this 3 times, then activate it 2 times next turn, and I'll lose. Alright. Going out on my terms. That was a fun one. If he'd gotten sloppy, like, Nova's good. But if Nova had gotten sloppy and just, if Nova had played that carelessly, I really could have come back. Huh. The bows are really good for getting the Yeti through. I get to start? Yeah, okay. It's John Holio. Run into him a lot. If I can get a few attacks in with the Yeti, that's usually good enough. It's good enough to win. And, like, it's not a great hand because I don't have anything proactive to do for a while. But I don't die to, like, crazy aggressive starts. Hey, that's a legend. Wow. It's really good. Alright, so get big, then draw a card. That's way better than my Yeti intellectual. Yeah, this hand, I shouldn't have kept it. Like, I can't deal with a power card like this is the problem. I can deal with normal 3/2s that you play for 3 mana, and the 2/1s that you play for 2 power. No blocks.
Let's do this.
He's gonna take a lot of damage. We'll attack first. I'm just gonna spend 2 cards to deal with this thing because it's a problem. Yeah, I don't like that either. But at least I can put down the Spellhammer next turn. And at least I can still attack with the Yeti and use the second bow to kill the Analyst. But like, this card is way too much value for me to leave it be. So I am just going to spend 2 cards to deal with it. But if he spends his turn playing his 3-cost 1/4, it takes a turn to drop the hour. So he might block here, and then I can kill it with the bow. And if he doesn't, I get the card out of it. I just have to draw a different removal spell. Ricey! Aw, my Yeti. Ricey, he killed my Yeti! Need a fire so that I can get down this Griffin. Love. No, you didn't kill my Yeti. John Holio killed my Yeti. He was just an intellectual. He just wanted to read. So he wants to just pop this Hour of Kodesh, give something +3/+3, give a Taunter +3/+3, and then crack in, and I'll have to block with the Spellhammer. But if I attack, then I don't have to block. And he might double block here. Maybe I should have Riot Plane first to act like I don't have anything, because I really want this double block to happen. I don't want that to flip next turn. I'm just gonna knock down one of these at least. But I'd rather do it now before he gets the Warcry trigger. 3 Warcry triggers adds up really fast. Look at her, she's so cool! Oh my god, I like Butch Metal Girls. There are not enough Butch Metal Girls. It's like Vi from League of Legends, the Tinker Unionist, my Masks character. I have to make this attack, because otherwise it just dies to the hour. Ooh, hot. That's a great draw. So he gets 1 free kill with his Hour of Kodesh. I just need 1 flyer. John Holio's good. You don't get to be the top 10 with just luck. I mean, luck helps, but we can deduce their hand to an extent. So they have all their influence requirements. No pause. Wow! Okay, I think I scooped that. Oh, thanks, Ricey. I like my model too. I like being a VTuber because you can talk about how cute you yourself are. I got a scoop. I can't beat this. Anything I play has to block the 4/4 Unionist. The fact that the Unionist received both Warcry triggers is ridiculous. Because he just top decked that. I'm trying to think of what I have that could beat that in the deck. And like all of my removal is like burn. The fact that it's just a 3-for-1, we're just gonna call it. Unleash leads some very swingy games. I like John Holio though. He's good. So I won too many because I won these 4. I was like on like an 8-game streak, which means I'm only gonna be playing against top 10 for a while. Aw, I just disagree with you. It's so good. It should be a rare. It shouldn't be an uncommon. But I do love it. We can keep this, because if I, on the draw the Fire Sigil, I can put down the Dasher turn 1. Otherwise, I'll put down a turn 2 Thrill Seeker. And then, because I'll inscribe this Molten Feet. It's a very reasonable hand. She should absolutely be a rare. This card should also be a rare. Hey. Alright, so now I have a turn 2 Debt, turn 3 Thrill Seeker, turn 4 Enraged Serpent, and then I can wait to play the Acolyte until I have something else I can play at the same time. Ooh, I'd rather play the Cobbler turn 3. Yeah. I mean, Darkheart, I think that, like, the Unionist is more work. It's just not hard to get that first Frenzy trigger. Yeah. I should shrink a little bit so that you can still see the chat. There's space on the left side of the screen in Eternal. I'll probably inscribe the Spellhammer. No, I'll inscribe the Molten Feet. I need that second Fire Sigil. They're setting up for a really good late game, so I need to deal enough damage to get the killing with my flyers. Another Unionist? Oh well. Hey, I love that card. Can't see ghosts sometimes. Can't see ghosts sometimes. Can't see ghosts. Oh shoot, I gotta stop listening to this because Kanye is insane now. Also, his verse is the worst part of this song.
Of course it's safe.
How you doing, Harris? It's good to see ya. Shoot, in like an hour and a half, I may switch over to MTG to finish up my decathlon. I'm fine with this trade. I'd rather trade there than trade my Darkheart Acolyte for a pump spell, because that's going to be my late game plan. And it seems like they're pretty happy making these trades for now. Berserk. Hunt. Love the hunt mechanic. I have the first 6 tokens. I had to concede one of my Neon Draft games last night because Draft Club was starting. So my losses in Neo are to Draft Club starting and Plain Internet failing. And I have 1 loss in Best of 3 Explorer right now. I think I'm 4-1. So I need 1 more game there. Might only be 3-1 though. Now the question here is, do I shoot this to get rid of the cards, or just try and get a dragon? I'm gonna Berserk first. So attack, select a unit to attack again. So I'll get 6 damage in here if they don't block. Nice. But if they block, they have to discard 2 cards, and I'm happy with that too. All right, let's put down the Serpent this turn. And then next turn, I can put down the Acolyte and the Thundershot them to get a Dragon for more backup damage. Because their late game is solid, but they're going to have to deal with a lot of dragons. Okay. I just want the dragon. The 5/5 flyer is really good right now. I do want all the tokens, but if I only get one, if I don't have time tonight, so I set aside 3 hours this morning for playing in the Open or in the Decathlon, and it was down for exactly 3 hours this morning. Ooh, hot goss. I'm trying to decide if I want to put down the dragon and go for lethal next turn, or just kill this captain. Tough. But they're tapped out right now. Dragon down. Pass turn. Because dragon's lethal. Like, I feel like I should just kill them. Just making sure they didn't have the taunt one. They only have one card in hand, and I don't think... It could be a defend the treasury. Yeah. Hmm. And get up to 8. We're just gonna attack. We're gonna play this safe. With a Jotun Spellhammer. Hey Sandy! How you doing? Good to see you. Everybody check out Sandy. She does great high energy streams. It's been a bit. Alright, so I did just get some news. Apparently my boss can't run the shop for the next like 4 months. So I'm going to be taking Tuesday, Wednesday, probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off work, and I'll be streaming during those days. And I'll still stream after work, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are going to be my main streams. Can I? Oh. I'm going to take it. Alright, if I pump here, it'll block, block, block. So I do get to wipe their board. If I don't play this... Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. Because versatile! Versatile is so cool. I love that mechanic. I forgot that I don't have to play it on a unit. Versatile and Hunt both play really well. I like them a lot so far. 5 and 2, not bad. Alright, shoot. I'm gonna grab... Never mind. Fast cookie. Q popped too soon. I need a glass of water. Yeah, I really like them. I actually liked Taunt, but not all the mechanics played that well. I like this. The only question is this going to be inscribed? But I think I just want it to be a 3-1. I can wait a little bit for power. Because I'd want to get the Griffin down first unless they have a target for the Crinkle Boys. Crinkle Boys is worth playing only one copy of it if it's getting a kill or triggering Frenzy. But I have things to do on turn 6 already. Very nice. Yeti! The song makes no sense to me because it alleges that somebody cheated on Beyonce. And she's hurt by it. Alright. We'll just attack. I'll end step. I might rock ride their face. I'd rather have a target for it, though, just to make sure that I get to play another a 3-drop on my turn. Hunt plays way better than it looks on paper. Like, it's consistently interesting. I did throw a game because they played a Forensic Analyst, and then I hunted away a Relic, so it flipped. Pretty lame, but I do get a power burst out of it. Alright, well, let's cheat in this armaments collector to try and avoid playing a sigil this time. There it is. I'm just gonna deal a little damage now while I can because it grants flying. And I want to use that power next turn. Usually I like saving the loot jungbo for a kill. I'm hoping they don't just have a removal spell here. Hey, alright, so they hit a beetle and a yeti. Well, I don't really have an answer for the beetle right now. Alright, we'll try and race him in the air. So I'm taking 5 a turn, and I can bow again next turn. But without my bigger units, this is going to be trouble. The time one, I think, might be the best. The blue one's up there, and they're all really good. The Shadow Beetle is really good, but just starting with 3 power means you average a 4/4 for 4. And knowing what you're going to get is nice. How lame! Really hoping to play these out first. I don't really mind losing here because I'm excited to draft again. Oh, but it looks like I'm going to lose here.
Of course it's safe.
We'll pass. Love the beat. This is a cool music video. I like typography a lot. This is live action typography.
Only the finest.
This is going to be tough. No attacks from it. I don't think I'm winning this. I'm just not seeing the lines on what I draw. I'm down too many cards. But any line I see that wins me this game... Any line I see that wins me this game involves extending it until I can use my extra Unleash cards. Because I have 2 Crinkle Boys. I'm out of Green Stretch Griffin. And I have 2 Cobalt Beetles left. Swapping 1 for 1 as often as I can. Because I have to accept him 2 for 1 to deal with 5/5. My deck is just weak to big creatures. So I need to kill the collector right now before they can play all those cards. I need to draw a power and use 2 Crinkle Boys. So I would attack here, Crinkle Boy, or attack here, Crinkle Boy to shoot a 1 toughness creature. They pitch a Grumbo's Platoon. This is going to be tough. Because if they're discarding a draw spell and a Grumbo's Platoon, that means every card left in their hand is relevant. Double blocking is devastating to a pump spell. I'll take it. Then I can attack Crinkle Boys, double block with a Crinkle Boys and a Thrill Seeker. So I need to draw my 6th power now, then a Beetle, then another power. And if they have a pump spell, that's okay. It's still a 1 for 1. Stone Skin? Oh, it's so lame. Oh, might as well. Alright, hoping for the best here. I have no cards in hand, which is puts me way behind. I do have a few 4/4s for 6. Oof. Could have been worse, though. You pull my Crinkle Boys out of combat, my Crinkly Boys! Look how cute they are. They're having so much fun. Nope, that's gonna be game. Alright, let's draft again. I need water. I'll be right back, and then we'll draft again. Okay, I've returned. Hi, hi. Let's play. Okay, drafting the new set number 2. Well, preview. I like this. Like, it's fixed unleash is how this feels right now. Just having more 4-drop is nice. Oops, wrong. I have so many new decks to make because all the cards I play with got nerfed. 5,000 gold. Ooh, Phineas is still here! I have to take Phineas because he's a gambler. Grumbo's Platoon is probably better strictly, and Vermin's Feast is really good because it's got Inscribe and it's good. So it's 5k. And the way drafts work, Quebec, is pack 1 and pack 4 you're receiving from the same player. Packs 2 and pack 3 you're receiving is from the same player. So whatever signal I get here, so the most important signal to read is your pack 2 signal. Because even if you read your signal perfectly on pack 1, then your pack 4 signals, like, they might open pack 2 and pack 3 and have very different decks. So I try and stay kind of flexible for pack 1, but I'm going to jam Phineas because he's a legend. He's a gambling legend. Look at him. Ooh, and then Brigade Hall is just, this is probably the best uncommon in Justice. Because it is a 3 cost 3/3 because it makes the bear when you summon it. But then cards care about having relics in play, and you can pay 5 to pump something. Otherwise, oh, this is what a dual land looks like. So you get 2 influence, gain a power, but on your first 3 turns the game is depleted. It's worth picking those pretty high. Thunderpop, Grumbo's Platoon, Molten Feet, all great. Oh, and so it used to be that the third pack Quebec was a different set. But now it's like they mixed it up. So this is Unleash plus preview cards from the new set. There are 0 new cards in this pack, but Brigade Hall is an older one. It's just really good. Victimless Crime, hyper efficient. Hive Stinger, Mantis, and Gleaming Crawler are all excellent. I'm going to take the Curious Mantis because that card is really overperformed. Cloud Scraper is a bomb. That card's really good. Griffin's okay. It's not the most efficient attacker, but it does make attack blocking really hard for your opponent. Thunderbolt is great, Rune Sword is great, but Cloud Scraper is so good. Like, it's a 5 cost 6/5. A 5 cost 6/5 is good enough on its own, but getting to also kill a unit. Oh wow, another Cloud Scraper or Warren Delivery. I think these cards are really cool. This is a new set. So your market is it's not your sideboard. It's a sideboard that you have to make. This is a 5-card sideboard that you make, and so like you can pull a card out of your sideboard, put it in your hand, and play it. And it replaces itself. It's pretty cool. I like this cycle a lot, but I'm not going to pass a second Cloud Scraper. Cobbler, Diminish is reasonable removal. It's not the best. Marson Gamer, hey, I'm Scuffle. Hi, Raiders. You can pick the song for channel points. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for bringing the community by. How you doing today? Have you been enjoying the new set? Love this set. This format is so much fun. This Tusker really overperformed. I think it's pretty good. Bow is excellent, Scale Height is excellent, and Diminish is excellent. I'm not really committed to any of these colors yet, so I can just take the best card out of the pack here, which I believe is just Mind Broken Cobbler. Thanks for the follow! Alright, so there's no time cards in this pack, which I'm not going out of time except 2 Cloud Scrapers, a Mantis, and a Phineas. But all my time cards so far either have Inscribe or come down in the late game. So I'm not opposed to switching colors and running time as my splash. Time is the only color missing from this pack. Diminish is playable, but kind of awkward because they get to keep the card. It doesn't actually deal with it. It just takes it out as an attacker. If you have any questions, ask them. If you want to skip a song, say it. If you want to add a song, it's only a few hundred channel points. And please, I like teaching. So if you're not following something, tell me and I'll help you understand. Bound to the tracks of the train. Ooh. So like right now I don't have any cards that I'm not comfortable splashing. So I can take the best card out of the pack. It's just a matter of whether that's Mind Broken Cobbler or Lootstrung Bow or possibly the Tusker. If this were just 4 get +1/+1, it would be great. This is not a bad finisher either. Cobbler it is. Spellhammer or Rider? I'm not having nearly as much trouble getting Inscribe as I was when Cold Hunt was only for 1 pack. I take Inscribe pretty high. Bad pack. Mantis Claw is good. Tusker's good. These are not playable. This is not playable. I'd like some combat tricks to keep Phineas running. Alright, so it looks like Shadow is open, because I think that this card's pretty good. Horror is good, and Tinker's fine. You usually want some Unleash to go with it. I'm going to take the Rotting Sickness and shift over to Shadow. Tinker versus Aspirant is pretty close. I think Aspirant and Tinker both went way up because of the versatile weapons. So I'm going to take the Tinker over the Aspirant. Alright, I guess Justice and Shadow are open. If I get enough Inscribe, I'll play Soup. Maybe the Goon is better now that I have a Brigade Hall. I'm not a huge fan of the Trapper. It's just not quite efficient enough unless you're very aggressive. This is a cool card. Very weak pack. Skull Market Delivery is good. But with how this deck is shaping out so far, I think I just want the Rift Crystal. Ooh, Free Fire. Great card. So is Hero of the People. I'm not really fire, though. Like, this Lantern's Light is my only piece of fire. Alright, let's build Soup. Rift Crystal Soup. I think Amber Beetle is really strong. If I get enough Rift Crystals, I can be base time Soup. This Nomad is also excellent. It's just a good 2-drop. If you hunt enough, you can mill people out. I'm going to take the Nomad. Make sure I have my early plays. Thundershot is good removal, so is Bust Out. Bust Out is nice because it's easy to splash. I don't know that I'm going to play this Rotting Sickness. This card is very good and really aggressive. Hive Singer is good with Tinker. I should commit to some colors. I think I need some hard removal. I'm going to take the Bust Out. Alright, with 2 Rift Crystals and a Brigade Hall, this Prospector is pretty good. The Barrier is fine, Aerial Deployment is fine. But I'll play all the Prospectors I see, I think. Tactician! The Myrmidon Helm is also pretty tempting. I think a Tactician's really good, though. Gleaming Crawler versus Midnight Tinker? Ooh, Emerald Beetle. Very nice. If I'm only going to play the Eldermark if I get enough Prospectors. Wow, that's late Seek Power. I first pick Seek Power all the time. Ooh, Dynamite! 7. Let's go. Do I really just take just the Dynamite? I don't think I do. Bell Tower Shot is great. It's between Bell Tower Shot and the Rift Crystal. I'm going to take the Bell Tower Shot. Chloric Mix. I just want to play with that card. I like the Whisper a lot. I don't really have anything that runs well with it. I'm gonna take the Rift Crystal over Through the Unknown. Alright, this is gonna be a fun deck. Ooh, Student. Oh, but there's an Acolyte in here. I don't really have ways to trigger the Acolyte, though. Alchemy Student's really strong. Giving something Lifesteal lets you win a lot of interactions you otherwise would not. Lights Out is just worth playing. Card's really good. Wow! Tactician, Seek Power, and Jotun Run. Alright. Two Seek Powers and 3 Rift Crystals. Curfew Patrol's great. So is the Kieran. Take the Curfew Patrol. Yeah, okay. Icicles are good. I'm still looking for pump spells to go with Phineas. Alright, I have plenty of 5-drops. I'm just gonna take the Terror. We're just gonna be a 4-color soup. We have Warren Tactician, Jotun Runt. I'm gonna take the Runt. Can I be a 4-color deck and still play Marison's Legacy with my 3-time influence? It's just gonna be Grumbo's Platoon. I love the Teriax mount. But being able to shift a card that can play well in the early game and the late game is what I want right now. I like Lost in Thought. I'll take another Warren Delivery and start getting weird Justice cards. Like Saddle Up. And Find the Moment. Oh, I just like Find the Moment. I think the card's great. Minotaur Taylor is also pretty good. I want Find the Moment. I need a little bit more pump. A Bathing Light and a Call the Hit and an Alchemy Student. All really good cards. Hmm. F1. Can I put a card in my market if it's also in my deck? Only sigils. Thank you. Alright, I think I'm taking Bathing Light here. I'm just so unit heavy. I see. Alright, I'm gonna take the Bathing Light. I'll play 4 Rift Crystals. I'm just gonna take the Shift Zone Sniper to run in my market. I just want to play 2 Draconic Lootings. Alright, we're gonna do my market first. One, 2. Boom, shang a lang a lang. Boom, shang a lang a lang. Hmm. Oh, saddle up. I wanted to make sure it was in. And then I can do a justice sigil, right? Great. All right. Now, fixing. First inscribe. One, two, three, four. I'm gonna run all 4 Rift Crystals. I would have liked more Lucky Prospectors. This is a weird deck. I'm gonna have fun with it. 2 lights out and a bust out. I had Seek Powers too. Yeah. So base time. I may not run the Emerald Beetle because it's double justice. I'm fine running just the Carnivorous Terror and Joan runs though. All my removal is in shadow, so I can't really afford not to run any. But Lights Out is an 8 drop. I usually want to spend 8 to kill 2 creatures with it. Alright, so we'll cut there. Well, I kind of like this first Tusker. Second Justice is a little tough for me to find. Alright. One more cut. One Primal, 2 Shadow, 4 Justice. I have a lot of time in Scribe. I need to make 1 cut. I don't really have a lot of interaction with the Tinker or a lot of... But I also don't like running too few units. I'm so glad the market's back in draft. It's so cool. I'm gonna put the Beetle in here over the Justice Sigil. Holy crap! Hey, Kaz! Thank you so much for the raid! I'm Scuffle. Good to see ya! How you doing? How are you enjoying the preview set? I'm having so much fun. This is like exactly what I wanted. This feels like I wanted Unleashed to be. I just drafted this ridiculous soup deck, and I'm basically splashing Justice just for the markets for these Warren deliveries. Thank you so much for the raid! We're having some fun tonight. I really love this set. So, if you're just meeting me, I'm Scuffle. I play lots of card games. I'm the specialist. I just drafting specifically in whatever game. We're playing around with Rift Crystal today. So I managed to pick up 4 Rift Crystals because it lets you play whatever you want. I don't agree with that. So if you treat Alchemy Student like a 1-drop, then yes. But what Alchemy Student lets you do is if you... So I don't have any early game removal. Like I find the moment in Warren Delivery, but my removal is late game. No worries. So my removal is very late game stuff. So what I want is Alchemy Student in the mid game to keep me alive on some of these cards. Oh yeah, no, Alchemy Student. I love having these access to these cards in the regular draft, like not having to wait for pack 3 to know where your power cards are. I first picked Phineas because I always have to take Phineas because he's look at him, look at it, look at that pile of chips. So I'm a little light on pump spells, but like I'm gonna be playing out my early game with strong units, and then I've got a late game double lights out. I mean, I do tend to listen to its tens. Like I'm just running a little bit of primal with 4 Rift Crystals. I think Rift Crystal's a game changer. It's so simple and cool. All right, I need 1 cut. I'm just kind of thinking about how this is likely to play. My late game is good. I really want 15 power. It may just be one of the Rift Crystals. I don't know that I need all 4. So, So I agree with you normally. I think Looter and Tinker both got a huge buff because of the versatile weapons. Like, I'm not usually a huge fan of Looter, but being able to put a versatile weapon on it makes it a lot better. But you're probably right, because that double time is a little bit heavy, and I have plenty of good 2s. Hey, Kelly. I agree. It's one of the reasons I like. That's why the first time he came in and said, "Oh, this is how this mechanic works," I just believed him. I don't. I've only got the 1. I'm trying to play around with the Rift Crystal because, like, what I need to figure out is how much do we lose from taking a turn to just gain an influence. But like, Lucky Prospector is great now. Now that we have an actual cantrip relic, it's so much better. So versatile lets you play the weapon on the unit or yourself. It plays really well and leads to really interesting decisions. And Hunt is fascinating. I wasn't really expecting that much from it, but it's been interesting every time. I did lose because my opponent played the Forensic Analyst, and I hunted and milled a relic, and it flipped on turn 3. And I'm like, well, I just lose now. But Hunt is nice. Like, you can mill people too. Just assume that anyone talking is talking to you. Hey, Fembox! I missed streaming. I have not been able to stream much this week. Okay, so it's a little bit slow, but I think Hive Singer is actually solid for just getting you in there. No, but I have so many 2s, I should probably be... I gotta throw hands back until I get some. Unless I have really strong 3s. There's my Brigade Hall, along with Prospector. Even though I can't play Lights Out until the extreme late game, this core 5 cards is very, very good. Oh, very nice. Turn 2 Rift Crystal on Shadow. So I think Prospector is great now. This card went from like fun to build around to fantastic with Rift Crystal. Like, just because Rift Crystal is like as strong as Seek Power in a lot of cases. Like, it doesn't really, you need Seek Powers in addition to Rift Crystals. I mean, you could describe me as far from Lights Out. I wouldn't. So this is a deck. I have 4 Rift Crystals and 2 Seek Powers. Why didn't I put the Justice Sigil onto my sideboard? All right, that's fine. We're just gonna grab the Shift-Stone Sniper for later and take the cantrip. So the Yeti can't attack for free. So they might end up blocking the platoon. Nice. You hate Seek Power. But how am I supposed to play 4 color piles without Seek Power? Any reason not to attack? No force stall. We got this. I won't play Seek Power in a 2-color deck anymore. Not if I get enough Inscribe. Oh, I love that you can get Inscribe in every pack now. You don't have to wait for your pack 3. I also like playing Soup a lot. I don't get a lot of opportunities to. So, like, I'll first pick... I love this Rift Crystal. I think this is huge. Alright, if I swing out, this gets blocked here. These both get through? No, he just blocks with everything. Lame. We're going to put down the crawler because getting this up to a 5-5 is really good. I had to be a little bit careful because if I play the lights out, I lose the Rift Crystal, which means that my Prospector will shrink. But I do have the Brigade Hall. Flying. That feels like cheating.
Oh, you wish to speak.
Flying is cheating. Alright, there's that Shift Zone Sniper. If I take the if I dig, I can try and get a Find the Moment in. I think I just take my time and try and steal a win with a combination of Brigade Hall and Shift Stone Sniper, because I have removal, so anything that ends up being a real threat, I can just kill. But like one good attack goes a long way here. And if I Shift Stone Sniper here to get this up to a 3-3, then I've got 3 attackers, and I'll find the moment whatever gets blocked by the 4 toughness creature. It's true, like, there's very few unplayable inscribes. There's like 3. And I feels like I haven't seen any of them. I really don't want to inscribe this Cloud Scraper. Alrighty then, time to be patient. Gotta be patient. I'm bad at being patient. I'm actually pretty good at being patient. If I swing out, how are they blocking? 4-4. 4-4 to... Well, they're not... This actually generates some value. So 4-3 to 4-4, 3-4 to 3-3, 4-4 to 2-2. Find the moment. They'll take this and block here. So if they're taking 2 going to 7 and blocking here, and I find the moment, then I trample over for 3, puts them to 4. Then I grow next turn. I just want to sneak this damage through, so I'm kind of hoping that they take it. Fight. No, animation finish. Okay. There we go. Because the power lets me Cloud Scrape. Although I might even just take out the Monk. I can be really patient. With this hand, I can be patient. If I scrape away the Monk, let this attack, attacks get really good. The song is so weirdly complex. I really like it. Right. If I take out the Wisps, it removes his clock, and then I just assume that I will win this eventually. Patience. This is really good advice, Kelly. Thank you. Alright. They have 1 card left in hand. I'm going to use this Find the Moment this turn. Minxie! How you doing, Minxie? Good to see you. It's been too long. I haven't been able to play much. What have you been up to? So I can kill this. If I kill the Harvester and then kick this, I get to keep my 6/6. That's only it's a 7-9 together. So I want to be an 11-11. Oh, always tragic. I'd rather kill this because either way I'm trading the Prospector off. We're just going to grind through their whole board and then win with Brigade Hall, because Brigade Hall wins games. But Bust Out lets me draw the card, which means if I hit a power next turn, I have 3 draws. Oh, nice. I do want a second Justice because by market, I don't have any main deck double Justice cards, but I have another of these Warren deliveries. We'll Bust Out and then attack, and they'll double block, and I'll trade with the Yeti. And then I have some solid attacks. I would pump instead, but I want to draw the card right now. This guy is nuts. How is this card a thing? I mean, like, I guess there's warning shots and lots of good ways to kill it. Chances are they'll double block here, and I'm fine with that. I consciously took the power out of the market and then regretted it. It has to be a Justice Sigil, right? Alright, pass turn. I have 2 lights out. So many ways to kill them. This card is really cool. Like, this to me is so efficient in how Hunt works. I see. If I just attack, so if I just lights out here. I almost took the dynamite just because of all the rift crystals. Alright, now a power is lethal pretty much no matter what. But without a power, we're still in great shape. Soup! This is the theme from one of the seasons, Monogatari, which somebody asked me what my favorite anime was earlier, and this is one of them. This arc is so haunting. The arc this opening is from. By the way, if people want to skip a song, then I do accept skip requests, and you can always add songs to the queue for a few hundred points. This is a season of new music, so be sure to send me your new music. Ooh, we can keep this. Seek Power for Primal. No, I'd rather Rift Crystal for Primal and Seek Power for Time. Because I want to get down the Grumble's Platoon on turn 2 for a turn 3 Brigade Hall. So turn 2 Platoon, turn 3 Brigade Hall, turn 4 Runt, turn 5 Pump the Runt, or whatever needs to pump to survive the attack. Shoot, but I do need the Rift Crystal down to get the Primal. I should have grabbed Primal off the Seek Power. Whoops! Hey, it's that card that's really scary. We'll still put down the Brigade Hall. So I guess duels are way up if you want to pick the market cards high enough. This is a problem. I need to deal with the general right now. What are you on the backside? 5/5. Nope, don't have an answer for you. Gonna go 4/4 and double block. Bad news bears. Alright.
This might be explosive.
If only I could stop this flyer, I could block all 3. The General is a really good card. Lame! Uh-oh, I think that's game. I think I just lose now. That's what I wanted to do. Heck yeah, Femvox. Let's get into queue. Alright, let's play next. The world is spinning too fast. I bite the Nike shoes. Alright, if they whiff here, I'll block here. Take 8, 10, go to 1. Flip Jotun Runt, grab a sweeper? Yeah, okay. Play to your outs. Sure. I'll take 7 instead of 10. Alright, so good! Thanks, Mixie. Get the cool shoe shine. Get the cool. Alright, good game. Oh, that's sweet. I don't know, Orphaline. She's a stream. Are we getting a lot of streamers coming back now? Between his brain and his tail. And if time's elimination, then we got nothing to lose. What you playing? It's the music that you choose. Keep a mild groove on. Oh, wow. I forget how long this game's been around. It's always sad when streamers quit. I just found out that I have to completely change up my schedule because I have the shop to myself for like the next 3 months. Get the cool. I feel like I need to keep this because I want to keep I want to play these Warrens. All right, it is in the queue. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna keep this. All right, I guess we're inscribing. I do have all my colors with this Rift Crystal. If I play the Rift Crystal turn 2, then I can Warren Delivery and Prospector turn 3. I think the design on these cards is fascinating. It's so cool. Oh, never mind. I'm going to... No, it's still best. Hit that shadow. And then I can seek power for another Justice and Warren Delivery. Lame. Belltime shot's so good. Stop picking my hand apart. My Prospector. How am I supposed to prospect? Alright, gambling boy, win me the game. I'm betting it all on you. Oh, I like this. I'm gonna add this to the playlist. Alright, now this will play for other people when I stream too. He silenced it? Bastard. I'm just gonna grab the Beetle for a threat to make sure that one is coming up. And that's all the power I need. I've got 2 Justice. Might as well just grab a time.
This might be explosive.
That was a bad move. I wanted to play the Mantis my next turn. I always forget about my debt. Oh, thanks for the follow. Who does? Sorry. I was playing a lot of Magic waiting for the set to come out. But no worries. Oh, thanks for the follow, Mac. Appreciate ya. I'm going to be doing a full set review on the 20th. Although, shoot. I just realized that I have to work on the 20th, so it'll be at night. But I'm going to try and do my set review on the evening on Friday the 20th. Aw. I'm not offended. I'm just gonna double block. Yeah, this was a huge error. I should have waited on the alchemy student. I thought that I'd have to put this back. Oh, I did. I put it back and then drew a card. I drew it. Okay. That is an unexpected play. Very nice. Love strings. Strings in a nice voice. Okay, well, it's not like I have a choice, so show me what you got. Okay, you're just sacrificing units. Or you have a bell tower shot. Oh. Alright. We need to hit both. We need to get this up to a 4-4. Which means we need both hits. Let's go. That's the opposite of what I wanted. Alright, we'll just cycle this. And pass turn. I do kind of want to wait for to get full value out of the harvest, out of the cloud scraper, but I don't think I have that option here. Yeah, I don't have that option. Alright, we're just going to play it to draw the card off my Rift Crystal. That's fine. I'll pick up the armor off this next turn. I don't want to. Or they'll just kill it. That's really funny. This is the dirtiest song on my playlist. They'll probably double block. I'm okay with that. I can't. Damn it. I need my lights out. I don't know the answer to that, Quebec. Can anybody answer that question? Cool. I've never seen a relic with deadly on it. If they double block, I get to take out the flyer and put down a spell hammer. That's really cool. A relic weapon, yes. Chamomile, thanks for the follow. All right, so if I swing here, they're going to double block with their 2-3 and their 3-4. So I'm effectively trading a Cloud Scraper for an Ice Glider, which is normally a bad trade. But then I get to put down a 4-4 with Aegis, which turns off this Arachnoid Terror and blocks and attacks through the Happy Harvester. Okay, out of all the things they could have done, not blocking is not one of them. I mean, it makes sense because like a trick there is devastating. It's a 2-for-1, and it takes out 2 relevant threats. Ah. Oh, that's cool, Tens. I love the puzzles. Oh, wow. I love a top deck. I need my lights out now. I would have waited. I would have just accepted the status quo until I got to 8 power. Pass. We'll wait. I'm almost out of power in the deck. I'm at 9, 10 power. I'm going to wait to play the Rift Crystal until I know what I can play to sacrifice the Rift Crystal. Because, yeah, I'm already down with the only card that cares about it. That's a problem. That's a big problem. All right, 10, 11, that 12. Did I play any? Did I inscribe anything?
Oh, you wish to
1. 11 power. So I only have 4 power left. Alright, I have 4 power left in the deck. All I need is any card with a color so I can cycle this Rift Crystal. I must. Alright, puts me at 10. Alright, Justice, draw a card. Yeah, we're dead. I can't draw. I've only got 3 power left in my 16 cards, though. Where's my lights out? I can play 3 lights out. All right. Too many power in a row. You should have 10s. You should have said that my lights out would work. Damn. I really thought I was going to win that game. I have until like 7 tonight. 7's my hard line. No. Yeah, it's not great. I'm only running 1. I'm running 2 Shadow Sigils. I was sure I was going to win that game right up until I drew the 7th consecutive power. Alright, but we did learn that Rift Crystal might not be good enough. So I might take the Rift Crystal, like, having the Rift Crystal in hand and then drawing 6 cards in a row that didn't trigger Rift Crystal broke my soul a teeny bit. I'm going to wait to play this until turn 4, because I'm going to take a more controlling approach this game. Which means getting max power out of my cards. Okay. I still just want a Bell Tower shot this turn to preemptively deal with their 3-drop. Is this getting backlashed? That is a scary hand. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arguably 5 burn spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 more power? We're just going to use our Aegis and our Unleash to run them out of burn spells. The real Skycrack deck over there. This is a cool song, too. Who suggested this one? Who does that suggested this one? I like this. I need the second time to put down this Cloud Scraper. Justice lets me counter the second burn spell in the Jotun run, though. We can be patient here. Whatever I play, they will answer. So I need to make sure that it takes multiple spells to answer as often as possible. I'll inscribe 1 Cloud Scraper. Yeah, I'm using... So I don't always use fancy headphones. So like I'll use earbuds, because fancy headphones make my head hurt after a while. But I'm using the fancy headphones right now. Cool. This is a do. I feel like she's gonna be a superstar. I like her so much. So they spent one spell. And they still have three burn spells and a market card left. Let's just put down the Jotun Runt. Gonna spend 2 burn spells on this runt? I know you wanna. Yeah, spend another one. Yep. Feels good. They don't. That's right. We got a pull advantage out of their hand at a time. That's why Bell Tower Shot is so good. Like, knowing their hand is just makes such a drastic difference. Alright, I'm just going to use the Alchemy Student here, because if they burn this, if it's a caloric mix, I've got to find the moment. Look at that. I predicted your draw. The old 12-point life swing. This card is very cool. Did they take Arcanum Seeker out? Let's see what he's got in that market. Alright, so that should do it. Well, Hive Stinger 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just crack. So, the only way they win this game is something like a Nevermore plus a burn spell? There's no point in holding back the Tactician. Like a Reverberating Strike plus an answer on a Cloud Scraper. Oh my god, so many burn spells. Like, if I hadn't seen their hand with that Bell Tower Shot, I probably would have lost, because I wouldn't have been able to play around their burn so effectively. Ooh, water. I thirsted. I think I'll make like an Italian wedding soup tonight. Yeah, that sounds good. This is a little sketchy. We're gonna keep it. I like the deliveries. Like, you don't have to swap a card in your hand into the market. And they're interesting. Like, they reward. So in the last set, I would stay uber flexible in pack 1, and I would pick the power card so I'd have enough cards in any given color that I could pivot aggressively in pack 2 based on the signal. Because the Cold Hunt cards were so much better than everything else. Yeah, we'll just describe the Cloud Scraper. The Cold Hunt cards were so much better than everything else that you didn't need to... Ooh, alright, I'll get the Tinker down instead of what I was going to play. The Cold Hunter cards were so much better than everything else that being available when that pack came around was too important. But these cards reward picking extra cards. So, like, I wouldn't normally care about wasting a pick on a Suspicion or a Shiftstone Sniper or a Saddle Up. But having access to them out of the market is cool. I think that's awesome. I really like them. I think they're a great addition. I think the market's really cool. I think it's a great mechanic that's unique to Eternal. and 5 cards is the right size for it. I mean, that is an opinion which you are to which you are entitled. Let's see. I'm gonna grab the Primal Sigil because I have fewer Primal cards. That is your right. I don't. So keep in mind, Unleashed is my first set. I only just started Eternal. Well, I mean, I started Eternal when Unleashed came out, which was a very, very long time ago. No box. I think it's weird and constructed. I think it's awesome in draft. We're just gonna go for this. If it's a Chloric Mix, whatever. If it's a Pump Spell, whatever. Either way, I get to put on a lot more pressure now. Duster. Okay, I should have played around that. I forgot that card existed. Yeah, I lose. I don't lose, but that hurt a lot. I'm taking 9 on the crackback, and then I put down all these 3/2s, which are very poor interactors with these 3/4s. I can recover, because I can put down 3 Grumbus Platoons and then the Tactician. They're wishes with a finite pool that you have to pre-build. Hey, it's a song again. Wow, that was such a blowout. I shouldn't have attacked with the bear too. I knew they had something. Lame. That makes this very difficult. Hope that's not a trick throw. Okay, the subject now. No weapons in there. We're okay.
I'll help myself, thanks.
Everyone's ashamed. Well, we all just got looking at somebody else's page. I can double block here and then start using the Brigade Hall to gain 6 life. Oh, when we carried it all so well. As if got a new position. Oh. Well, now that does make things difficult. I feel like I haven't seen that card in ages, and now he's got 2 of them. Like that. He didn't kill my Life Stealer. Alright, gaining 6. I actually love that mechanic. Alright, we're just gonna name time so that we're most likely to be able to cycle it next turn. 6/4 lifelinker goes a long way. I'll take 7. I'll take 6 too. Was there? Well, that's pretty lame. I just need to draw a time or shadow card. That'll do. Favorites were playing, so we could shake. Alright, now we need a time card. That costs 4 or less. If he has a removal spell, I'll also die. The best case scenario is they play a flyer and I draw a cloud scraper. Still got a block. Alright. That's not bad at all, because I get to go to 14, which lets me survive 2 attacks, and I trigger this Rift Crystal. I love Modest Mouse. I love this might be my favorite Tyler song, and ASAP Rocky's in here too. Okay, Rift Crystal. I have too many Rift Crystals. Hello. I don't have the luxury of playing around a pump spell or a removal spell here. Just where we're at in this game. But I'm not giving up on this game. Wow! The last... I've never drawn more than 3 cards off Binding Agreement in all the times I've played it. Alright, we'll just bust out the flyer. Draw a card. Then next turn I can start attacking. So he's got me on a 4-turn clock, but I have him on a 3-turn clock with the Brigade Hall. I still have lights out. Still have lots of power cards to draw. I can go to 7/7. But I'm not going to get to kill this otherwise. Let's take a look at their hand first. Wow, alright. Still got plenty of gas coming. Devotee is just lethal. I gotta take the Devotee. I think I lose here, though, in general. They just attack. I got a block here, and I take 4, go to 2. And they put down another huge creature. I don't even know what I'm representing here with a single power. They got me. Alright. The experiment failed. You can't... We are back in the... I can't just run raw power. Because before, raw power was enough, because the unleashed creatures were so good, and the aggro decks were just not beatable otherwise. So raw power plus enablers is not enough. Good to know. Let's give it another try. I have like an hour, so I may not be able to finish, but I will do my best. Draft number 3, let's go! I love this card, but it's pretty bad. I don't know there's a lot more burnout. Forgotten Youth is one of my favorite cards overall. I like Forgotten Youth is not as straight powerful as this Chloric Mix is. Thunder Pop is good too. But I love playing with the Forgotten Youth. I love building around her. I think she's so cool. Ooh, and straight into a Beaker Blast. So the Mantis is good, but like, Lights Out is so strong. Like, if this were 4 cost, kill an enemy unit, I'd still play it. Ooh, Griffin Rider Marshall. I'm so glad Justice is playable. Justice is good again. Marshall or Wings? I think it's going to be the Marshall, though. I love that card. Beyond Fear is good, too. And Rift Crystal, we tried picking that aggressively. Probably a Carnosaur, although the Tusker has been good. Like, just being a 3-2 for 3 is often enough. But I'm going to take the Carnosaur. I really like Inscribe. Garrote! Garrote is really nice as a follow-up to the Youth. If the Garrote weren't here, I'd take the Rune Sword. Ooh, she's really good with the Forgotten Youth. And that is 3 good Primal cards. So it's just important to note there are still 3 good Primal cards in this pack. I like the Nomad a lot if you are already timed. It's just a good 2-drop. But the fact that Arrowman is still here is a great signal. So we're going to accept the Shadow Signal and keep the Primal Signal in mind for pack 4. Tactician has been so good. The card's really strong. But Unionist is one of my favorite cards ever. And we have a Griffin Rider Marshall to go with it. Ritual Dagger is great, especially with cards like the Unionist. It's not always good, but like you can build around making it good. But I'm kind of still leaning towards the Devotee. The Devotee is a little bit of work, but if you flip her into Mother Zora, you're probably going to win. Looting is also tempting. I just like the looting. Torgal's Verse is good too, but I've been playing too much Primal. Alright, lots of Shadow cards and a Stonefist Nomad. Rotting Sickness feels good. No, it doesn't. The card feels good. The Stinger's nice. Starving Horde is just a good card. Better Than Ever is not a good card. Field Medic. Ooh, but Argenport Adept. That's a tough one. I really like the Adept, but Field Medic is just too strong. Don't pass Field Medic. Alright, so here we have a Market card or a Spectral Armor. I've been having a lot of fun playing around with the Market cards. And it is kind of nice making it your splash color. Otherwise, Gleaming Crawler or Spectral Armor are the picks. And I'm leaning towards the Spectral Armor. Yeah, we'll take the trick. Spectral Armor lets me flip the Questioning Devotee into Mother Zora pretty easily. Has Steel Golem come up? Has anybody had any luck with Steel Golem? I feel like it got a lot better. Because there's a lot more cards like Hive Stingers. Not running Better Than Ever. 1 trick, 2 removal spells, 2 weapons. Saboteur is always just fine. This is just a weak pack. I'm going to take the Golem. I want to try it. Ooh, a second Golem. I don't think that's better than Friendly Visit, though. I'm going to take the Visit. Second Friendly Visit, Thirsty Bat or Emerald Beetle. I have 2 4-drops already. I don't know if I want to commit to that double Justice right now, because right now Justice is just a light splash. Steel Golem is not guaranteed to make the main deck, but like Marshall and Spectral Armor and Unionist are all pretty easy to splash. I'll take the second Visit. Card advantage is always nice. Marksman, love the Marksman. Midnight Hunter's fine too. It's a good removal spell. It's a good removal creature. Ankle Cutter, Danger Botter of note. And I like that you can put Counting Room into your market. Helm, Trapper, Towerfall. This is going to be the Towerfall. The Helm is nice. I think that card's pretty good. But Towerfall is a beast. Harvester, Suspicion, Sniper, Outermark. Harvester is the only good card here. Bathe in Light. Oh, but Embezzler. Embezzler is just such a good way to close a game, even though I think Bathing Light is amazing. I'm gonna take the Embezzler. Hey, Bathing Light. One time I had 4 Bathing Lights. I just played 4 Bathing Lights 4 turns in a row. I'm really tempted to take this Xenon Tome. Feels a little bad taking the Tome over Insatiable Bug, which is a card I love. But at this point, fixing feels important. Second Marksman or first Grumbo's Platoon? I think it is solidly between those two, though. I'm going to take the Grumbo's Platoon over the Marksman. Panic Ensues is also tempting. Is 3 friendly visits too much? I think it is. The Lotus Destructor is great. I think I just want the Seek Power. I'm going to take it. Ooh, yeah, 3 friendly visits is too much. So I'm going to take this Beetle. I love the Beetles. They all play so well. Yes, please. That Garrod is tempting, though. Alright, I need some more relics to make the Unionist work. Crawler is helpful for that. Mantis is helpful for that. So is Prospector. Well, Prospector just wants the same things. Still just Splashing Justice? I'm gonna take the Prospector. That card's good now. Eavesdrop. I haven't seen an Eavesdrop yet. I like Stutter Step a lot too, but Eavesdrop is just so strong. Rift Crystal. I have a Prospector and 2 Unionists. I'll take the Rift Crystal. Diminish is probably not going to see play. Tempted on the Gorillas. But I just want this Rotting Sickness. None. Maybe. Ooh, Praxis Duster. Love Praxis Duster. Ancient Lore is also pretty good. But right now I want Time and Shadow to be base with Justice Splash. I'm going to take the Duster. Toxicology is a great removal spell. Rift. This is a good pack. Bust Out, Through the Unknown, Rift Crystal, Hot Hand, Toxicology. I'm just going to take the Toxicology because I'm a little short on hard removal. Sorry, I'm going a little faster than usual. I'd be really interested in this Griffin Rider if I didn't already have 4 good 4-drops. Don't think I have enough Frenzy to make my youth work. Sad. Does that mean Shadow is going to be the splash? There's only pack. Oh, this is pack 4. Might just play both Griffin Rider Marshals anyway. Skull Market Delivery, heck yeah. Or the Warren Tactician. So Skull Market Delivery is going to have access to what? Forgotten Youth, Unseen Marksman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 drops. I'm going to take the Tactician. I think that card's great. Second Prospector or Through the Unknown. So Through the Unknown does have a few good targets. Only really I mean, I've got Tinker Unionist and Grumbo's Platoon. Yeah, I'll take Through the Unknown. None. Makeshift Berry has been fine. It's a little expensive for a 2/2 flyer. I think we're past that point. Second Seek Power. Wow, this is late Thundershot. And Indifference. I like Indifference a lot, but I think I need this Seek Power because I don't have a ton of Inscribe. Yes, no problem. All right, so it's pretty cool. Thank you for asking questions, Dalamore. It's nice to meet you. So an Eternal is 4 packs, and the first and fourth pack come from the same player. So every pack I pass is basically loaded and saved for somebody else who drafts later. So somebody else, I'm going to take this in Rage Towerfall, will see these 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. So you need to read the most important signals. Well, things changed today. It used to be that the most important signal to read was in pack 2 because the best pack was pack 3. Pack 3 was a different set. But now that it's all mixed up, you read your pack 1 signal and then your pack 2 signal is coming from the other direction, from a different player. So you won't see a pack a second time. None. I'm going to be nice and give somebody relevant cards. Hour of Kodosh, perfect. And none again, right? Trying to see if I actually play the Shiftstone Sniper, and I don't. So yes, there are 4 packs, and you get a different signal for packs 2 and 3 than packs 1 and 4. So I'm going to take everything out first, because it's going to be kind of a weird build. So your timing is good, because it's going to be a really normal deck. So I have 2 Seek Powers. So in Eternal, you need to make 1/3 of your deck power cards, at least. So the first question to ask is, will you need more than 15 power? So I have 3 Inscribe cards, and you kind of want to figure out what percentage of the Inscribe cards you want to play as pieces of power, as sigils, and what percentage of those cards you want to play as non-power cards. So I have 3 Inscribe cards and 2 Seek Powers, and none of those are Justice. So let's take a look at what cares about relics. In terms of power, my time cards are the strongest. So I've got 2 Unionists and a Prospector, which care about 1, 2, 3, 4 relics. It's a little low, but it's not terrible. But I do think that means I want to run this Disciplinary Studies. So Disciplinary Studies, it's bad. But it's relevant if you have Unionists and Prospectors, and it counters your opposing Unleash cards. So it can be really annoying for your opponent to deal with. All right, removal next. So I have a Lights Out. I have a Toxicology, 2 Sicknesses, and a Hidden Garrote. All right, what do I have that triggers this Forgotten Youth? So I have the Hidden Garrote, Toxicology, but I don't want to aim that. Araman. I don't have quite enough Frenzy triggers for this Forgotten Youth, unfortunately. Card Advantage. Friendly Visit is my main source of card advantage. But I will also pull it out of other cards. So I'm right at 20 cards. So I need to add another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 3 more additions. Pretty low. So right now, Justice is just a splash. Can make Shadow the splash. So Through the Unknown is a strong card. It's just Raise Dead, but in Eternal, if you pump something in play, let it die, and then Raise Dead it, then it keeps those stats. So Raise Dead is better in Eternal than it is in other games. Alright, it's a bit heavy. I may end up running 1 Diminish. I'm going to take that out for now. So I kind of want to be at 16 power with this deck, because I'm going to want to play my Inscribe cards most of the time. So 1745. So you want to have 19 sources. You want to have 19 sources of power. So like in this case, I'm going to be okay with 15 power because I have this Hour of Kodosh, draw a Justice Sigil from your deck. You can't substitute too many. Seek Powers, draw a sigil of your choice from your deck, and then you always want to check your Inscribe. So Inscribe are cards that can be played as sigils instead. But like Eavesdrop, I don't usually want to Inscribe Eavesdrop. I almost always want to just Mind Rot them, because stealing their Void is also relevant. But like Carnosaur, you'll Inscribe at turn 1 or play it as a 5/5 on turn 7. And I like options on cards. So I can get away with 15 power because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 additional sources of power. So that's 21 power sources. So I'll get the power in first. But yeah, I frequently end up running 16 or 17 power as well. There's a lot more Inscribe cards available right now. All right, I'll fix this in a minute. For now, I'm just getting my counts. So I need to make 5 cuts. If I cut the Prospector, I can cut the Disciplinary Studies. As much as I love the Prospector. 4 relics is a little low for all the Unionists, though. But I guess fine. The reason Unionist is still good is that it's still good as a 2-cost 2/2 with Taunt and Warcry. My colors are a little awkward, but we'll manage. I have one, two, three, four 3-drops. How many ways? So questioning devotee is good if you have enough ways to force damage through with it. And I don't have nearly enough ways to force damage through with it. Sorry, devotee, I love you. You're so cool, and you're gone. Might come down one Griffin Rider Marshal. My other 4s are just all so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4-drops, and it is my worst 4-drop, which is unusual. Like all my other, all of my 4-drops are rares, all 4s. But I want to keep one Griffin Rider Marshal because it's such a good way to actually close a game to get that win. All right, one more cut. We can do one more cut. Is it Seek Power? It can't be Seek Power. Might be the Tower Fall, Tower Tall. Just have one less 6-drop because I have Bathing Light too. Yeah. So the thing about like Towerfall is a great card, but you got to be a little careful on your 6-drops because like 6 power and is also 3 Grumbo's Platoon or 3 Tinker Unionist. So like this will do. All right, let's figure out my colors. So I definitely need the most shadow because I've only got Eavesdrop. So that's 6, 7 shadow sources, 5 sources of time because I have 1, 2 inscribe in time. 3 sources for 5 with the Seek Powers, but 3 sources of justice, that'll be fine. Because I don't need justice until a little later. Let's go. If you have any questions, please let me know. Right. So it's cool, right? So you can learn a lot from each game about the other game. Because when you're drafting with, like, you are still drafting with real people, but you can take your time. And in terms of Eternal, like, so card deduction in Magic is much more difficult because the sets are bigger. But if you can figure out how to deduce the cards in Eternal, then you can start doing it with Magic too. The biggest difference is like influence versus power, which I love. All right, we can keep this. We'll grab a Justice Sigil on turn 1, get the 2nd power down so I can sickness whatever they play. This card is cool because like Shadow to give something -2/-2 isn't great. But the option of killing 2 1-drops is awesome. Pass. Ooh, this is from the Scott Pilgrim video game by Amanaguchi. This card seems really, really strong to me, and it's why I think Rotting Sickness is so strong. So next turn, I'm going to play down the Justice Sigil and pass. Well, let's see what they play. Because I might just get down the Tactician and try and nail them with Starving Horror a little later. Starving Horror will often just play as a... Aw, damn it. It's going to cost 2 more for each of those cards because of the disciplinary studies, but that's fine. So Griffin Rider Marshal is a really cool card to parse. A 4-mana 1/4 flying taunt is fine, but it lets you give your own units flying to crack through in the late game, or you can give opposing units flying to force them to block Griffin Rider Marshal specifically. And I really like that about it. A 3-1 with lifesteal though, so good. Like a 3-1 with lifesteal, that closes the game if you hit 8 power. Like stunning 2 units is so good. Yeah, Dalamore, I'm a Magic player too. I really like having access to both games. I think each game benefits a lot from having the other one. Well, that was a hell of a draw. So we're just going to put down the Praxis Duster, grow the Praxis Duster, and space. And they have something here. But like, are they going to have something to deal with this offensive? Nope. Yeah. Card's not great. It's good at, like, this is, think of Insect Storm as a combo piece. If you're playing 6 mana for a 2 different 1/2s, or 9 power for 3 1/2s, then you're going to lose that game. But if you can grow it a couple times, get it to a 2, even at a 2/3, the card's a great deal. But at 3/4, if you put down 3 3/4s and also block with them, you're going to win. A space. So I could friendly visit to steal 2 cards. That's fine. I'm just going to pass. End step Starving Horror to put down a 5/1, and then friendly visit to clear blockers. Or force some pump spells. What a friendly visit. Yeah. Still got it. I love the way you select things. So like I can target the board or target their deck to choose the modes. Okay, space. Good game. Alright, good start. Let me know if you have any other questions, Dalamore. I do try and keep things educational. So I would love... I love it when people come in and they're like, I'm getting started, and I hope I can make you better. Because, like, I play well, but anybody can play this game well. It's just time. It's a great game. I really like Eternal. Mex Zekin. My colors are really awkward because I have all these double influence cards, but my power level is really high. We can keep this. The only question here is, do we play our Grumbo's Platoon on turn 2 or wait until turn 4? And I think we just play it on turn 2. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to seek power for a time. Then turn 2 Grumbo's Platoon, turn 3 Tactician. No, I think I'd rather get the Harvester down turn 3. Because on turn 4 I can play that. I like Unleash because I like cards with flexible costs. And this is going to be a 2-drop, a 4-drop, or a 6-drop.
Why, hello.
This is cool. I like this card. I've not seen this card before. Like, if it hits, great. It's not likely to hit, but it's worth taking a look. Alright, I'm going to play down the Tactician instead of the Happy Harvester, because the Tactician trades with the Cat Burglar. They both trade with them, but the 3/4 body's really relevant. We'll attack. Both of these are deadly. And then I can Griffin Rider Marshal this turn, and then next turn Happy Harvester and Rotting Sickness. And taking this down to a 0 power creature is a lot less scary than a 2 power creature because it has deadly. Alright, you got a 5/5. We'll just take out this one. Hit it with the taunt. They do have to target one of us. So I'm not too happy about getting the Seek power back in the deck, but I'll worry about that when I draw it. For now, I get to scry. I want this. At this point, I just want card advantage. And I'm fine if I give... So I can give Flying and then Contract and still play the Friendly Visit. So, like, this card, if he had enough power, he could have seen that I left this on top from the Scout and gotten rid of it. Oh my god, I didn't put a market together? Oh, I should have put a market together just for this eventuality. Alright, Good pro tip, I guess. That's cool. This binding agreement is huge, though. I'll be able to play out my hand without too much issue. Alright, I kind of want to see what happens. Will I still... Does this do anything? No, I guess it doesn't. And then I get to free kill this. Next turn I'll Praxis Duster, followed up with a Binding Agreement. Yeah, I gotta put, even if it's just sigils, just in case this exact situation happens, because I have the 3 friendly visits in this deck. How are my blocks? It's a fast spell. Cool. I like the deliveries. I think they're cool. That's cool. I like that. Alright, I'm going to try and incentivize an attack so I can get a kill with this Praxis Duster. Trying to figure out if they have a pump spell. Oh, he's just hunted. Being hunted. Alright, I gotta just attack with this Praxis Duster.
If I must
We should have given this flying. That was a mistake. Oh well. Ooh, that's sweet! What a cool card! Awesome. I like that so much. Is this new? Oh, Envy, thank you so much for the follow. Recovery is so cool. I like that card. Nice to meet you. Hiya. I'm Scuffle. Let me know if you have any questions. We're playing around with a new set of it. Yeah, I'm fine, even if they play a pump spell here. I want to be able to garrot this Death Toucher and crack for 7. I really like them. The hunt cards are so cool. Very nice. Yeah, I'm fine just trading off a creature in that case. So, just really quick, I could pay 6 here to give both of these flying, attack for 7, and then garrot them. And that does win the game if they have nothing. But if they have a removal spell, I'd rather just trade one of these creatures for this because I'm looking to win this long. Because this turn I get to put down Araman and then Field Medic to block. And then Binding Agreement next turn. So like I am playing the long game right now. And I have so many different avenues to lethal. Like they need to wipe the board and deal with the garrot and deal with me playing the Field Medic. I really like it. I wasn't expecting to like it so much. I'm enjoying the preview cards a lot. I like Rift Crystal. I like these late game activated abilities. I like Hunt. Hunt is really cool. It makes all of these recovery effects so much better. And I love the market cards, although that seems to be a little bit more controversial. They have Salon Massacre out of Cold Hunt, but it's tough to... I haven't seen one yet. Someone had one in their hand once. But, like, no, that Salon Massacre wouldn't have gotten them there. Alright, let's keep it going. You don't go. So it's not its own pack anymore, but there's Cold Hunt card. Wait, is it Cold Hunt? That was the set before Unleashed, right? I wasn't playing then. I've only been playing since Unleashed. I'm not sure. Call it home. I like the song. I like Ginger Root. Just pleasant, relaxing music. Yes, the draft packs are all four packs are from the same pool, and they seem to be made up. I don't know what it's going to be like when this set actually releases, but for the preview, all four packs contain cards from Cold Hunt, Unleashed, and Behemoths of Thera. And it seems to work. It feels so much better than Unleashed. Even like the bad Unleashed cards. So like the Unleashed card, the cards with the mechanic Unleashed feel less egregious. That set was missing reasonable mid-range threats, and like the Beatles do a good job of making up that difference. Yes, this feels like a preview set. It feels like, I mean, like, look, see, Cold Hunt card, Unleashed card, Unleashed card, Unleashed card. But I still gotta throw it back because I can't actually cast any of these. Better, a little slow. I think I can still keep it. Toxicology is good for keeping you alive early. And I have all my colors. That's really useful. Even though I can't play the Rotting Sickness yet, Shadow is one of my main colors. Seems like it. I'll just grab that second Shadow, use my removal aggressively until I can get my 6 mana 6/6 down. Oh, baby. There's always an icon. That's really damn good. Everybody gonna shine. I was born like this, don't even gotta try. I'm like Chardonnay, get better over time. Heard you say I'm not the baddest bitch you lie. Yeah, this card is like a first pick now with Rift Crystals. I'm going to put down the Unionist, and I can pick it up with Through the Unknown if I draw my relics. And we'll just take this down to be efficient. Maybe I should have waited, because if they played another unit and attacked with this, I could have shrunk that unit and shrunk the other unit to get my attack off with the Unionist. So I'm splashing Justice for Tinker Unionist, and I have 2 Tinker Unionists and 2 Griffin Rider Marshals. So my late game cards. And then I have the 2-cost 3/3, the Unseen Marksman. Oh god. I think I just pressure this. Oh, okay. I just have to win before the dragons become an issue, because they're 6-cost dragons. That was a very good draw. If they kill the Duster, I'll be able to through the unknown it back. But I don't have a lot of dead draws because I can play everything right now except this Tower Tall and I have a 7 cost 5/5, the Carnosaur. Icicles. Lame. You're lame. I might still do this. I shouldn't have named... It was silly of me to list the cards I couldn't play. I think if I just go... Alright, they're at 7. So end step, put them to 6, pick up the Horror, go for lethal. Still cast the Tower Fall. Yeah, I like that. So we won't, even though I'm so close to 7, we're not going to get to the point where I can cast the Tower. Hopefully, we won't get to the point where I can cast the Carnosaur. Huh. In that case, to the unknown Duster. That's not a bad draw either. Taunt, kill you. If he'd killed the Unions instead, I wouldn't have had lethal this turn. I actually would have because I drew the Garrot, but still. Alright, let's just rank up and call it a night. I'll finish the draft if I can. I have until 7. 7 is my hard line tonight. You're a pretty wonderful audience. I like all of you a lot. Sorry, random thoughts. Alright. Anybody else playing Eternal right now? Hey, it's Hex. Hi, Hex. It's pretty slow. This is a good hand to see how much I actually get out of the Hive Stinger. No, I can't. I just want to test the Hive Stinger. I haven't gotten to play with it. Hot. We'll keep it. Turn 2... I don't have a turn 2 Garrot, but I do have a turn 3 Harvester, and I can Garrot and Unionist. It's worth playing a Shadow. Let's just get the Unionist down. I'll pick it up later if I need to, and I have another one. There's only one other player playing Eternal right now. I should have harvested first. Alright, so Arcanum Seeker is still in this. The card's probably great now. It seems like there's a lot of healing available. Like so. Four life is a lot. Hive Stinger is a solid card. Versatility on it is nice. Need one more Shadow. Oof. It's a full 5/5. Not willing to make that trade. So, just as a quick thing, so Hex is a great player. So Hex is attacking me with his 4/4. If they didn't have, if they had a pump cell, like if their hand was a Stone Skin or a Saddle Up, or even a way to shrink my creature at instant speed, they wouldn't make this attack. They would hold off for next turn. So we can eliminate some possibilities from their hand based on how they made that attack. I could just shrink this. I want to take their hand. I want to draw some cards. That's cool.
Do you still have friends?
Nice draw. We'll start with this. Backflash. So I'll gain 4. We can double block, or I can just block. I'm gonna have to grind this out a little bit at a time. This is worth it.
This should help with the pain.
Yeah. Alright, we are ahead on board. We have a garrote in hand. Let's see how Hex plays this. I've been a little liberal with my removal spells. But I want to keep the pressure on before Hex manages to develop a board again. It was a good draw. Hex needs something pretty good here. I'm thinking it's a Saloon Massacre. This is why I played this instead of the Beetle. Alright, there's a level up. I should have hit a higher... I guess I should be Masters when the new set comes out, so I can give an honest set review. All my friends are turning green. He's the magician's assistant in the dream. Oh, and the car won't stop. Winning too many in a row. They're looking for someone in Masters now. Being attacked. Attacked by matchmaking. I just gotta know. I can't have it. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's resting for the screen. So close. So close. I wanna be your left hand, man. It's Cat Planet. So this is a kind of weird hand. I need to adjust this, but like this set, ooh, this set of 4 drops Very good. So a turn 3 Warren Tactician will tend to trade up, but also buys me a lot of time. Like I can, time is a valuable resource. I can spend it on lots of different things. Oh God, no! That's a problem. That's a real problem. I get to gain 3 I gain 3 life and trade for half a card. Not ideal. So I'll just move into air. Ooh, so whatever I play, I have to sacrifice. That was a good draw, though. So I inscribed the Carnosaur, and I'll use the Field Medic to block the Mercenary.
This should help with the pain.
Unless they have Shrivel specifically, I do just get to eat that card. Field Medic's a bomb. Card's so good. Yeah, we'll just attack. The General Horgo is a big problem. Alright, they play a... Oh, God. Well, that's a legendary card. What the heck? Carnosaur is not fair. It's not a fair card. Alright, what does that change? I'm not going to be able to race well. Friendly Visit does not feel worth it just to kill 1 Minotaur muscle. But if they flip Horgo, I can't really kill it. Yes, there's lots of there's lots of really good ones for constructed. They're a little tougher for limited. Limited is like Friendly Visit and Saloon Massacre right now. Saloon Massacre is -4, -1, or contract to make it -4, -4. I can kill the collection. If this flips, I can't win. Damn it. We broke the Aegis, so that's good. They have a 6/6 lifesteal, so that's bad. I need to find an actual removal spell for it. The first time I play a second unit, this gains taunt, so I'm going to have to be really careful with that. There's a reason this card is legendary. I really want to take out those last 2 cards in their hand. Alright, we're gonna hunt and try and get power. Damn it! I've never wanted this to be a 4/4 less than right now. Yeah. Could have eavesdropped that. But I did not mill a power. I took a risk. Did not pay off. Another power lets me play both of these on my turn.
Darkness falls.
At least I get to block... No, I just lose. Damn it. If I hit a power there and eavesdrop the Voidbound, the bust out, then they wouldn't have had this either. Nope. Took a risk. Risk didn't pay off. Let's try again. This is another suggestion that I liked. Alright, first loss of the deck. That's fine. Oh, my brother's playing Fortnite. Maybe I'll see if he wants to play. No, I don't have time. I have to make a nice dinner and take the pup for a walk. No, I need a threat. Love the... I can't keep 6 power. That is the problem with Seek power. Alright, this will do. It's not a great hand, but it'll do. This is my last game, win or lose. Hey, so how much... Okay, general question. How much do all of you care about it being an Eternal streamer? Because I feel like I'm supposed to keep rating Eternal streamers, but the only other Eternal streamer right now only speaks Spanish, which is fine. But I can also bring you to a Magic streamer or a friend. I can't really miss a power drop, but a 4th power does not help me cast anything. So I can wait one more turn to play this eavesdrop and just accept that my hand is slow. Oh, well that explains why you're here. What does eavesdrop you? That's fair. So getting the eavesdrop off here is important because, like, we just want 2 for 1. So this, even though we get their worst 2 cards, it does undo the mulligan. And then we'll get 2 cards out of this friendly visit and 2 cards out of this field medic. I've never seen this card. At the end of your turn. That's cool. I've never seen that card. Alright, Carnosaur. I love you, but you're getting inscribed. I might just put down... I'd rather field medic to block. We'll get down the tower tall. Alright, who is good in playing Magic? Asparagus is playing Commander. Wow, nobody's playing card games today. There's a decathlon going. This is just getting chump blocked. That was a really good draw. Let's punch for 9. I don't have anybody playing Magic either. Where is everybody? Everyone's playing different games. Hey, there's justice after all. Alright, so 1-2 with Aegis. So this attacks for free. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My field medic. What a jerk. If they block with everything, I'm fine with that. Oh, heck yeah. I've been playing Enigmatic Incarnation in that event. I gotta finish the, Thank you. I want that card. Alright, now I get to start stunning and cracking. Stunning and cracking. It's only on their turn, right? Any void, but only at the end of his turn. No blocks. Hi, pup. I know. My pup is like, it's getting to be that time. Give me those cards. Your cards suck. How dare you give me such terrible cards? I feel so attacked. Trying it again. Ah! I just drew 5 cards and they were all power. It's probably a collection rounds, otherwise they wouldn't let this tactician through. Or they're bad. Forgot that was a possibility. I got 3, 4, 5 coming in. Then 3 unblockable.
No loitering.
The creatures just keep shrinking. Good boy. Just stunning 2 units though, so good. Okay. Neat. That's awesome. He's like, well, that my opponent is like, well, it's 3 cards in hand. One of them has to be a unit. Man, oh man. Yeah, the ability's relevant.
Boom.
Thank you for letting me draw a card. Ooh, that was a good draw too. Wow. All right. Guess I'll kill you this way. A space. You are invulnerable to damage this turn. Good job. Good game. Alright, so we're going to call it a night there. That was lots of fun. I loved this set. I'm having so much fun with the draft format. I'll be doing this again. So this is going to be kind of a weird weekend. My weekend's a little bit packed. I'm going to try and get one more stream in and maybe MTG. Because my MTG, there's the MIQ on this weekend. So I might have to play the MIQ from work, but if I am able to stream in the evening, I will. Almost. But this one's kind of great. Pretty cool decks. Like, even the deck that went poorly, I never felt this is never going to work. Just the power level. There's so many fewer dead cards. So I'll try and do one more this weekend. I will definitely stream next week. And then 1 week from tomorrow, so next Friday the 20th, that is when the full set is out. I'm going to have a set review that evening. So I'll do a full set review for this set, the full set, talking about each card's place in limited. And the way I do set reviews for other games is everything will have an average value, a maximum value, which means like it's in the right deck, in the right place. Maybe it's something that's really hard to play, like this Tinker Unionist. If I'm evaluating Tinker Unionist, out of a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 6. And the floor is only going to be a 4, because if you're playing this as a 2-cost 2/2 with Taunt and Warcry, that's a 4. And then if you get 5 of them out, you win the game, that's an 8. So it'll average out to being a 6. And then a difficulty of medium, because in order to get it from that floor to that ceiling, you need 4 or 5 attachments, or 4 or 5 relics in the deck. So I'll be doing the whole set using that format, and I'll do that on the 20th, and we'll run through it. On the 20th, I'll probably only get through the commons and uncommons. It depends on how big the set is. And then I'll do the rares and the legendaries another day. But the rares and legendaries in this game will tend to all be just crazy high numbers, so I'll see what they are before I evaluate them. and we'll go by color and then by rarity. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there, and I will make sure to post to Direwolf and everywhere to make sure that people know my set review is happening, and then we'll draft. And what I usually do, like with Magic, I did the set review for like Dominaria, and then I use that set review to hit number 1. So I try and keep it practical. It's a very practical set review. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll see everybody on Friday. Otherwise, if you're interested in Magic, I'll be streaming more this weekend, and if you follow, then you will get notifications for that. I hope I will see more of you around more often. I really like streaming this game. All right, so let's see who's playing. We're just going to go ahead and bring you over to the other Eternal player right now. Thank you. I will. Let me refresh, see if anybody's playing Magic. I feel like I need to raid a Magic or another VTuber playing Magic or Eternal. But nobody's playing Magic or Eternal tonight. Why not? I guess everybody already finished the decathlon. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Marcinho. We'll keep it in the Eternal for now. All right, his name is Marcin. That was a lot of fun, everybody. I'm so excited for this set. I haven't been this excited for. It's just nice having a really different format, you know. And if you want. All right. We're raiding in 8 seconds. If you have any questions, this is your last chance to ask them. And I'll see everybody later.